Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jesus Lucia Tarot. I am your tarot reader Stephanie, and today we have a no contact reading. We're going to see why your person went no contact, where you and your person may be regarding whatever went on, the situation, if they will reach out, or anything else they may want to tell you despite the no contact. I am going to have to issue a trigger warning for this particular reading because some of these piles got pretty deep. They got pretty heavy in what was going on. So that's not everybody, of course. This is just in case you end up with one of those piles, or if you know you're asking about a person with whom you may be having troubles with. We have 5 piles here for you today. Pile 1, we have this gorgeous lepidolite stone. Pile 2, we have this agate shaped like a moon. It's one of my favorites. Pile 3, we have smoky quartz heart. Another one of my favorites. It doesn't look too smoky, but I promise it's smoky quartz. Pile 4, we have a clear quartz crystal. Oh, these are also pretty. And pile 5, we have charoite. So take a few deep breaths, think about your person, think about your situation, and I'll be ready for your reading whenever you are. Hello there, pile 1. If you chose the lepidolite palm stone, then we have your reading here for you about your person. This is a no contact situation, what their thoughts about you are, and any actions they may take towards you, if they're going to reach out, etc. I've been trying to do a no contact reading for a while now, but every time I do, I either forget about it, or it stays in the archives, or just something happens where it just doesn't come through. But I've been wanting to do this because I know we're going to have a Venus retrograde this year. And of all things, it's in my signs. It's conjuncting a lot of my planets. So I get a feeling that we're going to be dealing with no contact situations or people from the past, specifically more romantic. This doesn't have to be romantic, though it could be. But we're going to see your person, why there is no contact, what thoughts they have of you, regarding the no contact, and if they're going to reach out or not, anything else that could go on here. So for my pile 1, you chose the lepidolite palm stone. There's definitely some, I don't want to say anxiety, because I feel like it's definitely an anxiousness regarding this connection. I'm not sure if this is from you to your person or your person to you, or even just the situation could make somebody here anxious. Let's see the card you got. We have the World. I'm not taking reversals yet, but the World can mean a few things. A lot of people see it as an ending, so I feel like you have closed out a cycle with this person. But me personally, I only take the World as an ending if things are resolved, if there are no loose ends, if everybody is happy with the situation. This is a conclusion that everybody has agreed to. Because it did kind of want to come out reversed, I feel like one or the both of you are not happy with the situation. Maybe you, because you're here at this no contact reading, but it could also be your person, depending on what's going on with them. Because look at these two. They look so happy, and they're dancing, and they're just, like I said, it's only the end if it's a happily ever after, if you're both okay with this conclusion, you're both over it. That's what the World means to me. So people will see the World as an ending, closing out of a cycle, but to me it's conditional. You both have to be okay with this. You both have to have no baggage from the past. So if we're talking about, let's say there's 2 people who used to date and then they broke up, but they're okay that they're broken up and they're friends and they're over it. That would mean the World here. It did want to come out reverse though, so I feel like we're not quite there yet, but you want this with this person. Even if there's no contact, you just want to make sure that you're both okay. So let's start with that. I am doing this as a you versus them. And I'm intending you to be on the right side and your person on the left. I've noticed when I put my viewers in the right side, it makes a little bit more sense. I don't know why that is. I guess, I don't know. Because when I do it the other way, it doesn't make as much sense. But you can flip-flop these if you feel the need to. And there could be some mirroring here. So for my pile 1, no contact situation, you and this person, let's get this vibe check going. We have Kapha, so your person could be of the Kapha modality in Ayurveda. And this typically means that they put on muscle very easily. They might be a little bit bulkier in stock. This person could work out a lot, or they're very much in their earthly body. I've always taken it to mean that way. I will read from the book just to give to make sure I'm interpreting this right and to see anything else that I may be missing. But for them, I get earth energy in general, because that is what Kapha is to me. And then for you, for my pile 1, sorry, this is you. You could both be this, but I feel like you could be focused on the 3D a little bit much. Okay, let's see your person. Ooh, Chinamasta. They're not doing so great. Your person is not doing great. Um, should I censor this? There's like a head that she's holding. I'll just leave it there. Your person's not doing great. I will read from the book for China Masta. She is a goddess. One of like not so great things. Because if you see like her head is off and she's over here with all these skulls and the swords and like these two people, she's stepping on these two people who are together. I don't know if this person, either they have a person and it's not going great, or like they're involved in like either a third party situation that is not you. It may be you, but this person, they're messy. Right now they're going through a mess. I want to go ahead and read from the book just because already it's gotten rather interesting. Let's start with your card, Kappa. I don't think you want to get involved in whatever this person's getting involved in, because I feel like they bring drama and or mess onto themselves. And honestly, if the universe kind of made you both no contact or made you separate, I think it's for good reason. So for you, we have the earthy dosha, grounding, nurturing, and heavy. You are grounded into Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate toward you. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are the shoulder anyone can lean on. You embody Earth's wisdom and are anchored in her vast life force. You may have created a life or envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability, a true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search for more. The deepest peace you will find is where you are. Just remember never to become too attached to anything. All is temporary. Yeah, you're very much in your earthly body. You're very much embodying that which is bringing you peace. You're in an energy right now where if something isn't bringing you peace, you don't want it. And guess what? This person is definitely not a peace right now. They are not a peace unto themselves. They don't bring peace to anybody. I feel like drama could be following them, or they could be starting it, or they just can't help but wind up in drama. I've known people like this, and it wouldn't surprise me that at one point you both were something to each other, because like I said, you're peace and they don't typically have that, or they have a hard time with it. So from the book for them, Goddess of radical self-transcendence, you are waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. Chinamasta, the headless goddess, has come to guide you in this massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. Kundalini primal energy is rising, and you have given up a role you once carried to step more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in the state of transition. Chinamasta's gift is to transmute the darkest of times into the most powerful energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had, and experience the inner peace that comes along with being divinely yourself. I do feel, like I said, this person, they're going through a lot, and it's part of their self journey. It's part of their transcendence. And I feel like in that wake, they're kind of, I'm hearing they're pissing off a lot of people. They're making a lot of people mad, a lot of people angry. It's kind of like they don't know what they want because they're changing so drastically and they're going through a lot. So it's like they're leaving, like I'm literally seeing their friends getting upset with them. I'm seeing like if they have anybody else, like I said, there's third party situations or people they could be flirting with, that they are annoying, like they're annoying them. Because this person is breaking promises, this person is saying things just to keep people where they are. And in all fairness, they're going through something. So I can see why they rationalize this as an okay thing. But it's hitting a breaking point. And honestly, you want nothing to do with that. I feel like, believe it or not, it's possible that they have far too much respect for you to do this for you. Because like I said, at one point you brought them peace. At one point, I think you still do. I think when they talk to you, when they're near you, they get a certain way. And there's kind of a longing for you, but it's like they themselves know they're not worthy of you because they don't want to bring you any kind of crap. It's interesting, this person's conflicting energies for you. Let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards. Yeah, this is definitely not... I'm going to keep this world reversed. Like, I didn't want to take reversals, but now that I'm tapping into this energy, it makes sense. And I do see you looking out for them because look how she's like, her head is pointed this way. So it's like you keep an eye on this person. Maybe subconsciously you're aware that they're going through something, but you also understand you have to put yourself first no matter how much you may care about what this person is going through. And this person has their eyes on everything and everyone. Like they're overstimulated. So for you, pile one, we have static. When it comes to this situation, I think in general, really, there's like a, I will read from the book because I'm having a hard time. Like I'm seeing and feeling static energy, but I'm seeing like potential. I'm seeing like it's there. You know something is there. You know when something is up. You feel it in the air. I'm hearing that song by Phil Collins. I can feel it in the air. It's like, you know, when a rain is coming, you can smell it, or you know when thunder's coming because like you just sense the atmosphere. You're really good on picking up cues. I think in general because you're very intuitive, but also from this person. Like you may feel something literally within your body when you know this person is going through something. So there's definitely like a cord or an attachment there that you may have to release just so you're not taking on energetic baggage from this person. For example, let's say you're both in like the same room. You will know when they're in that room because you feel their energy and you know what their energy feels like. I've literally gone through this where like I've been attached to people both intentionally and unintentionally, and I will just know when they're around because the air feels different. So that's what I'm getting from you. You have an attachment to this person, and I feel like Spirit is definitely advising you to detach. You may have to detach every day if it's that deep. And then for this person, because remember, this is no contact. You're not talking to each other, at least in the 3D. In the 5D, though, I feel like the channels are open. For them, we have Ebb. They're just letting things happen. They're just letting things pile up on top of them. This person actually has no control over their life, which is funny because if this person had been controlling to you, or if in the time that you knew them, they were very controlling, the most controlling people are people who actually have no control either over themselves or their life. And this is a fact. I've never met anybody who feels the need to control other people and doesn't have like some weird circumstances behind it. And I think we've all gone through this. You know, I feel like the times that we feel the need to control our environment or other people is when we ourselves feel very helpless about our situations. It happens to everybody. I'm not even trying to shame anybody about this because I know this has happened to me. But the way people control is kind of the problem here, because I feel like there can be healthy outlets for this. For example, you know, exercising is a way to control your body when everything else is out of your control. Or having creative projects. For me, I'm probably my most creative when I have the least control over my life, because at least when I'm creating something, I'm in complete charge of it. So there's something here about this person. They have no control over their life. So if they've been controlling over you or other people, this is just their outlet because they don't know what else to do. Let's get more cards for you. And we're going to get more connecting energies. I want to see where this is, where you both are. For my pile 1. We have mother reverse. This person triggers your mother wounds. It wouldn't surprise me if you and this person, or sorry, if this person and your mother had similar placements or similar habits. I know it sounds weird, but that's coming through very strongly. For example, if this person was very critical towards you, I feel like your mother was also very critical. And or maybe your mother and this person are like the same sign. I know that sounds weird, but that's actually happened. Okay, I don't know. Also, your mother wounds could be triggered regardless. I feel like even if they don't have anything in common with your mom, mother wounds are triggered here. For your person, we have nature. I feel like they have this... It would benefit them to be in nature for sure. They could be retreating into nature. Nature could be calling them. There's also something about the natural order of things. Like, they have a hard time accepting their true nature and accepting what's going on. Back of the deck, the door. Yeah, like I said, I'm hearing leave the door open. Like, and I'm not saying you have to leave the door open. I'm saying that there is a door open to this. And I'm not sure why. I feel like it's both of you leaving the door open for each other, but I feel like this door has to close, at least on your part, pile 1, because you don't want the baggage of this person. Interestingly, I don't think you want this baggage because there's something about mother. This person could be like, you could be the mother of this person's child, or vice versa. You could have similar mothers as well. This is so interesting. I'm gonna do a creative love oracle card because, like I said, this is meant to be either platonic or romantic, but I want to see the nature of this connection. And then we'll do one last card. Divine counterpart. This person is your divine counterpart. You're connected with each other on an astral level. So definitely you're connected on an astral level. Like I said, I feel like you need to decord from this person's energy. This connection helps raise the vibration on earth. You will create positive things together. So I think at one point you felt this person was your divine counterpart. And maybe some of you still believe that you are. Like, I'm not gonna decide what this is for you. I'm just telling you what's going on with them. Because it seems like, honestly, as I'm tapping into this energy, I'm getting a little drained. And they're doing some stuff that is draining, or they are draining themselves, or whatever is going on. And I feel like part of the reason you have no contact is so that that baggage doesn't go onto you, pile one. I'm getting that very strongly. Back of the deck, one more try. I do feel like you and this person will give it one more try. And I'm not going to elaborate on that just because I've been getting that feeling a lot in readings lately. Not just like the ones I'm doing, but also like readings from other people. So Venus retrograde this year is going to bring back a lot of past lovers. For some people, it's going to be great. For some people, it might just be another lesson or a retelling of the lesson. I think it depends on the situation. So pile one, the last cards we have for you. We have the mountains. The mountains could be important for you. This is number 33. This is definitely earth energy. So you're very grounded, pile one, and spirit is definitely asking you to focus on your achievements, your goals. Mountains to me is like the empire that you build, the wealth that you build, the things that you work towards that you know are going to give you a positive outcome, or a like this world card, the happily ever after you seek. So you're definitely working on your creative endeavors, on your career, on your health in some cases. Work on you. The mountains, maybe quite literally, you could go to the mountains. I know I like to take that card literally because I live near the mountains and I love mountains. But there's also something here about you needing to focus on yourself, because I don't know why I'm seeing the hermit. This is where the hermit would go to find themselves. So I feel like right now you're in no contact because you're meant to focus on you. Let's get a card for your person though. And then we're going to go into the tarot to ask more specifically what's going on here. We have the ocean, number 35. I'll tell you what, you both need the same thing. Like whatever you're both going through, there's like a similarity here because you both kind of need the same thing. This person needs the ocean though. And by ocean, I feel like they need to dive deeply into their emotions, into their selves, into what they are feeling. I don't know if this person is emotional or not. It wouldn't surprise me. In fact, like all three of these cards actually have to do with water. Because here in the nature card, this woman is like in the water, just swimming. Ebb, I'm thinking of ebb and flow, like how the waves do, you know, the water ebbs and then it flows. So I feel like this person is taking on a lot. And with the ocean, it wouldn't surprise me if they come to you with like an emotional revelation outburst or something here, because I'm hearing Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. But this person, they have a profound depth to them that they themselves don't really want to tap into, or they have a hard time doing so. Or even if they are, they don't know what to make of it, because I'm thinking of how the ocean is, you know, mysterious and dark. There's a song by Bob Dylan. I specifically listened to the version of the White Stripes because I don't, it's a little bit more mysterious to me. Your heart is like the ocean, mysterious and dark. So I feel like, you know, there's a depth to this person. One thing that drew you to this person was if not their mystery, then their complexity. Because I definitely feel like this person has this. This person could be going to the ocean soon, or maybe they like going to the beach and you like going to the mountains. But also notice that those are two, even though they're both in nature, they're two very different environments. One requires us to like, you know, be near the water. And personally, like I have a lot of water in my chart, but I don't like being near water. I don't know why. I don't mind rivers or lakes, but I do not like to be near water. And then for you, we have the mountains, which is like air and earth combined, because the mountains can be rather chilly, and have like, you know, you feel the breeze, you feel the clear air. And you're also able to see a lot more. I feel like mountains bring clarity because, at least personally me, you can see the stars. I think in the past, astrologers used to like climb mountains to look at the stars and gain clarity in that way. As to where the ocean, you are gaining clarity, but it's like a clarity that is felt. So I feel like you both actually need the same sort of outlet. I just think in different ways. And I can see why you're like, at one point you used to be into each other. Like or why you used to come together. And I can see why the world is reversed and why you feel like this is a divine counterpart. You each have what the other needs in some way, shape, or form. They bring the change. You bring the groundedness. I said I was going to read for... Ooh, back of the deck, we have the King and the Vessel. Interesting. And the Thread, there's your connection. There is your attachment. I said I was going to read for, static. So let me go ahead and read for that just because I'm being guided to do so. For you, pile 1. So when you feel that gravitational pull, that force tugging at each cell in your body, you had better listen. Sometimes we want nothing more than to stay. We may hear the song in the wind coming for us, telling us it's time to go, and we try to root deeper. We clench our fists, ready to fight the hurricane. We may try bargaining, hollowing ourselves out, just so we don't lose what we think we have. But the ebb comes from elsewhere. It's much bigger than we are. It knocks on our door, and with a demand, and not to let it only prolong the standoff, but we will never win. Okay, I'm so sorry, pile 1. I'm just realizing ebb is their card. Your energies are very intermingled still, even though there's no contact, even though you may not even have anything to do with each other right now. Your energies are so intermingled. The cord, pile 1. But this is their card. I feel like they're having a hard time letting go. And they don't know where to go. They don't know what they want. But for you, let's go ahead and look at your card. I feel like, did this person try to what's it called, destiny swap with you? Or if not destiny swap, they try to take on some of your energy because they wanted some ability that you have. I think specifically your intuition or your peace. And I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but I have heard that people do this. You know, they try to quote take people's energy and keep that for... It's like they see a trait within you and they try to take it on for themselves. Maybe you both did this to each other, honestly. And maybe part of the closure that you both need with each other is that you need to give back what you gave to each other, or you feel the need that this has to happen. So as static, the earth is still rotating and moving beneath us. Even when we can't feel or see it, we are always still on the move, even when we aren't. But the feeling of static, of being stuck, may be deeply uncomfortable. We each live in this space differently. You may feel completely shut down. You may feel like your cells are on fire. You may feel like your whole body has restless leg syndrome. Otherwise, we are pushing up against our life with so much force we cannot see that we have space to move. This card asks you to zoom out and let your eyes readjust. Yeah, it's like, this whole situation is in stasis. You feel it in your gut. You feel it in your bones. With Mother here, I feel like your mother wounds are being brought up. Your mother wounds are being brought up within this person, or like this fear of abandonment that maybe your mother gave to you. If you are a mother, I feel like, again, these wounds are being brought up by this person, especially if they are a parent, like your baby parent, which is so interesting. You could also feel very maternal or nurturing, I should say, to this person. But let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. I have questions that I want answered here, and I feel like you do too, pile 1. You will know if this is you and your person. And like I said, I feel like your energies could very much be intermingled here because I kept confusing you and this person. Even if you are fundamentally very different on the outside, on the inside, there are certain similarities, or you have empathized with each other, that you kind of accept that you're like very similar to some extent. I have seen people do that. People that on the outside are actually nothing alike, because they vibe with each other so well. They're like, oh, we're the same person, even though like truly they're not. It's just like an agreement that they have had. I feel like you and this person could have had that. Like, take that as it resonates. So I'm doing the tarot as you versus them as well. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I was asking Spirit if that was going to work. So let's start with your person. Person is going to be top row. You're going to be the bottom row. So no contact. Why did they go no contact with pile 1? We have the 5 of coins. They didn't feel enough for you. They knew they couldn't fulfill something of yours. They feel they are not worthy of you, essentially, or they feel you deserve better. If it's not that, they feel like you couldn't like really vibe with them. There's something here about not feeling enough. And it's odd because I feel like this feeling was within themselves first, but then it like caught on to you. like their lack of self-worth somehow also transferred to you, like I said, because you have a bond there, you have a thread there, you leave a door open for your energies, emotions, and feelings to intermingle. And I feel like that's not fair to you, pile one. Please shut that door, because you don't deserve to take on this person's energy, like even if you care about them. Because I will see this, for example, with, again, that mothering energy. I'll see this with mothers and their kids. Like they'll take on their child's emotions and struggles, and I'm like thinking about these grown women, like, you know what, it's great that you empathize and want to help your child, but you shouldn't be taking on their pain that way. You should be helping them deal with that pain. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm not here to chastise you about that. I feel like we all do that to some extent, because like I said, I feel like you care about this person, but don't let their negativity latch onto you, or don't let their negativity reach you, essentially. So they went no contact because they felt they couldn't give you what you wanted, or they felt that there was just there was nothing to this, like, even though there is, because that's the thing about the Five of Coins, it's a scarcity mentality, when the truth is it's just that, a scarcity mentality. This is the little match girl, so quite literally leaving you out in the cold, when there's this beautiful like building right here where there's probably warmth and love and whatever the case may be. What are their feelings right now towards pile one? So this is why they went no contact, but what are their true feelings? What are they feeling right now? We've got the Queen of Cups reversed. Look, they used to care about you. I feel like you still do. Again, that mothering energy is here. It's kind of like, again, they want to respect you because they know that at one point I think they know that you care about them, and maybe they care about you too. There's feelings here. The Queen of Cups reversed is kind of like they can't help but want to, have soft feelings for you. And I feel like you're trying not to. Can I get clarification on this? Because it seems like they iced you out. Maybe you were too caring. Maybe you wanted too much. The Page of Coins. Yeah, because they don't have much to offer you. They're very much in this earth energy where they know they can't offer you much. All they can offer you is like the basics and nothing more. And they know you deserve Cups energy. They know you deserve this like King of Cups energy. And all they have is this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have been like a hookup situation for some of you. Are they going to reach out to my pile? To my pile one, we have the Seven of Cups. I think it depends. I feel like if they have something to tell you, or if it's something important, they will. But honestly, I see them kind of busy, because these are like the other things they've got going on. They probably need to talk to other people as well about various different things, like jobs, for example, or friends or something. I feel like this isn't a yes or a no. I think it depends on the situation, because it's no contact as in you're not currently talking to each other. But if they feel the need to reach out to you about something, they will. Or if you reach out to them about something that is important, they will. It's like, for example, let's say you're friends and you're both talking about hanging out somewhere. You probably talk about that, but you would keep it at that. Or if you work with this person, you would talk about, your professional situation. So I'm not seeing that. It could possibly be that they don't see you as a no contact situation, but you see them as a no contact situation, because they've definitely pulled back. Their next steps towards pile one, because this isn't really a yes or a no, it's kind of like a maybe or a conditional. What are the next steps towards pile one? We have Justice. Ooh, did this one come out? Okay, so there's going to be something they have to talk to you about to set things right. It doesn't necessarily have to be legal, but it will feel like something needs to be, yeah, like I said, if you are friends, if you have like the same friends circle, or if you work with this person, they'll talk to you about like professional things or things that need to be set right. Sometimes justice can be karma, and sometimes it can even be an apology. So I don't know if they would apologize to you or not, because honestly, I've gotten readings where literally, guys, for months I was getting readings about somebody apologizing to me, and I mean months, from various tarot readers, from various people, from my own, that somebody would apologize to me. But whatever this person considers an apology could be different from you. For example, for some people, a sincere apology is like stating what they did wrong, seeing the error of their ways, apologizing, and then doing, changed behavior. And then for some people, an apology is like, oh, my bad. And that's it. That it all depends what you see as karmic justice here. But I feel like their next steps towards you is to make this right in whatever way they may see fit. It could be in the way you see fit, but I think it depends on your person. Anything else we need to know about this situation, for pile one? Spirit. We got the Six of Swords. It wanted to come out reverse, but it's upright. Honestly, I see this person just doing their own thing and going on their way. I see them leaving. Maybe quite literally they are going somewhere, but I see them putting no more effort into this. I see them putting no more effort into this because they've got their own stuff going on. And honestly, I think it's for the best that this person rejects you, because they're very focused on themselves. They've got a lot going on. Honestly, it's a bit of a selfish energy. It wanted to come out reverse, so it's like if they do come back, it's for like, again, reasons. Like, it has to be specific reasons, but I see them moving on. All right, let's get your cards, pile 1. I want to get, and I hope these questions aren't triggering, and I hope, like, the way I'm being told to ask these questions is so interesting. I'm hearing, what did you do to make them go no contact if they initiated the no contact? Or what did they do if you initiated the no contact? So what actually happened? Because from this person, I just feel like we got the Ten of Swords reversed. So you're an overthinker, or you overthought the situation if you're not typically an overthinker. You brought up a lot of interesting questions. You brought up a lot of interesting things. Like, you're very honest, and this person had a hard time dealing with that, because I think they're used to, like I said, this person doesn't know what they want, and oddly enough, I feel like part of the reason they don't know what they want is because they kind of put on this fake persona, and you brought up a lot of questions. You made them had to face their own thoughts, and I don't think they wanted that. How do you feel towards this person? We have the Seven of Wands reversed. You know they're not taking accountability for anything. Also, this dude is so ripped. Like, look at that. So maybe they hit the gym a little too much, but still, it's like they focus on themselves, but not in the way they should be focused on. That's how you see this person. Should you break the no contact? Should you reach out to them? Two of Cups. You feel for them. Like, I think you want this to be better. Like, I'm not saying you want a relationship with them, but I mean, the Two of Cups showed up, pile 1. I mean, what do you want me to say? I feel like you want things to be better between the both of you for sure. Can we get clarification on the Two of Cups? Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like you want to know why the feeling stopped. You want to know why the romance isn't there anymore. The Knight of Cups, I feel like it's possible you still feel something towards this person and you want to leave the door open, but honestly, I feel like this person has other options, or they want to try other things out. Like, it's not fair to you. Like I said, the Five of Coins, they know they're not being fair to you because you deserve something. You're the Queen of Cups energy. They know you deserve love, and they can't give that to you. And maybe they wish they could. Maybe they wish they could. So I feel like if you do break the no contact, it's kind of to wonder where you guys went wrong, and honestly, this person isn't here for it. Definitely avoidant. Definitely, they're focused on themselves. What was this? This is, are they going to break no contact? And this was their next steps towards you. So what are your next steps? What is Spirit advising you to do regarding this situation? We have the King of Wands. Look for better. Look for so much better. King of Wands, there's somebody out there who's very attracted to you and who's like willing to do a lot more for you. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody just came in out of nowhere and tried to swoop you up off your feet and like was everything that you needed and wanted. Even if it's a distraction, even if this other person was also casual, there's somebody out there who's like willing to do something for you. Like, there's somebody out there who is just gonna knock this person out of your mind, like, because you are so attractive. You have so much to offer. Even this person recognizes it, but because they're so selfish, self-absorbed, and they don't seem to really care to put effort into anything, including a relationship or even like themselves, they're not going to give you that. Like, you holding on to this person is dragging you down because they're not allowing you to see how wonderful you are. And I hate seeing this because, like, my beautiful reader, or sorry, beautiful viewer, and I guess I said reader because Spirit is telling me to acknowledge this as well. For those of you who are tarot readers, like, we keep hanging on to people who are not going to give us anything, and all that is doing is depleting our energy and making us feel less than. And we don't deserve that. I say we because I think a lot of people have gone through this at some point, or maybe we're still healing from somebody like this in our past. Don't hold on to the people who don't give you anything, because all their lack of self-love and lack of accountability for anything is make us feel not worthy. And I feel like for some of you, this is the mother wound. If you had parents who made you feel less than or made you feel like you weren't enough, of course you're going to naturally be drawn to people who do the same to you, because somewhere in your subconscious you thought that somebody not giving you enough attention was their way of loving you. And I feel like this is why you may feel an attachment to this person, because you're used to that energy. Especially for those of you with narcissistic parents who draw narcissists. That's what I'm seeing. And this is just a call to heal from that. There is somebody out there who absolutely adores you. They're going to come through. They're going to tell you about it. They're going to make you feel great. And I feel like regardless of who this person is, whether they're temporary or long-term, you need this person. Well, you don't need anyone, but I feel like this person is going to come in to show you how much better it can get. Let's get another card of advice. Anything else you need to know about this? You have 3 of Wands. Yeah. Cut the cords. I keep hearing cut the cords, and don't make any plans regarding this person. Don't worry about them. Don't include them in your life. I feel like don't even leave the door open. Like, just cut this person off entirely. She's climbing a ladder, which is, progress towards something. Reverse, it's like, don't even waste your energy and effort on this person anymore. Back of the deck, Ace of Cups. There is new love on the horizon. There are new things. King of Cups, somebody who is emotionally available. King of Coins. Good God. And it's like there's people available, but you're keeping yourself in a smaller mentality because of this person. The fact that you're here at this no contact reading regarding this person could even be like proof that you are. And again, I don't mean to call you out, pile 1. I am sending you so much love, and I get it because I've been there as well. But there's this feeling that holding on to this person isn't going to do anything for you. If they do apologize, that's great, but don't take that apology with a grain of salt until you see improved behavior, until you see that they're actually, if they even want something. Okay, so let's get some closing messages. I'm using, should we do channeled messages? Yeah, let's do that. Just in case they never come through. This person is optional. I don't know if they will reach out or not. If they do, it's probably not about what you think it's going to be. Or if you try to steer your conversation in that direction, they may entertain it, deflect, or whatever. Okay, so from your person, channeled messages. I love how the sun glimmers on your skin. Like I said, this person likes the ocean. They could go to the beach or something. Maybe you've been to the beach with them, or you could have spent some time outside with them, because this person feels like a nature person. They could just also love your skin in general. We have, I've never been in love before. Yeah, this person, they've never been in love. They don't know what it is. And I don't know if they ever will. You may have come close. Maybe that's something here. Or maybe they saw the love that you had for them and they wanted that. But they've never been in love before. And I think that says something about them as well. It's like they've never given love a chance. Nor do they want to. I'm going to reach out to you soon. So yeah, they may reach out to you soon. But like I said, it may not be about what you think it is. We have, I love your lips. So definitely there was something casual here. I do see that they're attracted to you. They love your lips, but also I'm hearing like your words, your voice, and anything that goes along with that, because you give them a lot of sense of clarity when you talk. I'm stringing you along. I have ulterior motives. Yeah, they could want to keep stringing you along. Like they may want to just have your attention or have you for, the night or something here, because they like something about you, and they could even entertain you for a bit, but I don't think they want anything. Like there's nothing deeper here, even though they're aware that you want something deeper. They like that. They like the energy of you wanting to give your heart to them when they themselves know that they're not ready for anything like that. It's messed up, really. I don't like that. I don't like this person, pile 1. I'm so frustrated. I can't understand why we can't be together right now. This could be you or this person. There's a frustration here about the both of you. I don't want to move on from you, but I don't want to change my ways either. So there is an attachment on their side as well. It's like they don't want to change, but they want to keep you around. But that's not fair, because you deserve so much better than this. Like I said, there's going to be a King of Wands kind of character who's just going to come in and like make a big... They're just going to take your mind off this person. They're going to like show affection. I feel like you could even, this is petty, but it's kind of funny. They could even decide they want to like they want to show you off and like take pictures with you or be around this person and show you all signs of love, of affection in front of this person, because maybe this person knows that you and this person used to be together, or they may know about the situation. It's like, I'm honestly hearing this new person coming through. It's like, hey, do you want to go act all lovey-dovey in front of your ex? Because you may refer to this person as your ex, or this could be an ex. And you're like, yeah, sure, why not? And it's like you're both gonna try to make this person jealous because this person will know that this person didn't treat you right. I know that sounds petty and messed up, but considering how this person wants to string you along and only played you for a little bit because they liked you, but briefly. I know this is petty, and you don't have to take that. That's going to be for a few of you. This new person, they're going to want to show you off. They're going to want to have a good time with you, and they're going to want to make sure that this person knows it. And I think you'll be okay with that too because of how this person treated you. But yeah, this is where I leave it. This is where I leave it, pile one. I'm sorry. I like whatever this new energy coming in is, I like it way better. And you're going to have so much fun with that person, regardless of where that goes. But this is where I leave it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I am sending you so much love and so much healing from this person. Decord. Like, just cut this person off energetically. Because energetically, you're still bound. And I feel like you need to cut it off, pile one. Just for your own growth and self-development and self-love. But yeah, if you feel like doing so, you can comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care, Pile 1. Hello there, Pile 2. If you chose the moon-shaped agate, then we have your reading here for you about why your person went no contact, what they are thinking about you. Are they going to reach out? I think this is my 3rd or 4th attempt at doing a no contact reading. They never come out the way I want them to because there's always like something in the way. But the throat chakra has been open lately. I feel like we're going to have some truths revealed here. So let's go ahead and look at the card you chose. We're going to look at the oracles, you versus them, to get the vibe check of whether this is you and your person. And then we're going to go into the tarot to see what's going on. So we have 6 of Swords. This is somebody who I think you feel you've moved on, or you've broken up, or maybe you have had some physical time apart. I am kind of getting that in the air right now, believe it or not. I feel like certain couples, even the good ones, like the ones that are solid, are going to spend some time apart to see whether they want something here or not. Okay, I'm sorry, the camera is not focusing. There we go. Yeah, maybe you need to focus on other things. So I don't know what kind of separation this is. Definitely no contact. You could have been broken up. You could have decided just to not reach out to each other, whatever the case may be. But let's go ahead and get your cards to see where you and your person are at. I'm intending you to be on the right side, your person on the left, but feel free to choose, to switch them around. I do have a song stuck for you. I have Ariana Grande's Break Free. It's a banger. I love that song. That song is so good. So maybe there is something here about a breakup or breaking free of this person. For you, we have, attract. You're attracting something new, or you're trying to attract something. And I'm saying this from experience. Sometimes certain partners won't allow us to manifest the things we want because we have tied our energy to a partner, and this partner doesn't believe in whatever you're trying to attract. I've literally seen this. I think that's probably my main reason for not being with certain people. I would not have what I have today if I was with certain people still. Like, for example, this YouTube didn't blow up. My intuition didn't kick into high gear until I had to kick somebody to the curb, until I had to release somebody, because his energy, you can literally see this in my channel. If you go back to my first videos, my intuition was so sluggish and slow, and it was like molasses. I can't watch my old videos without like speeding it up 2 times at least because of how slow my energy was moving, and I didn't realize that he was having this effect on me. Nothing against him, we're still friends, but like his energy was affecting my intuition. It was affecting. Same thing with other people. I've dated people that as soon as I get with them, I get stuck in traffic like all the time. It was so weird. Certain people's energy can affect what you attract, and I feel like this is what was happening with this person. So if you're currently in no contact and you're realizing that certain things are actually happening a lot better for you, I think this is the case. Another way of saying this, you could be attracting more money without this person, because maybe this person was a financial drain. So for your person, what's going on here? For them, we have define. It wanted to come out reverse. So they might have a hard time defining what this is. They may have a hard time defining what the two of you are, especially if this was more situational, like if this was a situationship or something casual, friends with benefits, whatever. Because I feel like those still count as relationships. You don't want to give it that label because obviously that's the whole point of giving it that label. But like, that's the whole point of that. But personally, when I tap into spirit, they consider it relationships, because I've had friends with benefits, I've had casual things, and according to spirit, that is still considered a relationship. Long-term partners can also be considered marriages. Like, it all depends on the bond you have with that person. That is all spirit sees. So this person has a hard time defining what this is, or they may even be in denial of what this is, believe it or not. So do be careful with that, because like I said, it wanted to come out reversed. They may not want to call you what you actually were to them. Do be careful with that. Let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards though. Pile 2. I feel like you're both in agreement of the separation though. For you, we have art. Yeah, maybe you wanted to do something artistic. Art also makes me think of creative endeavors. You're creating a lot. In fact, your energy is very creative without them. You could have had a Kundalini awakening. I feel like a lot of good stuff has happened for you since you've split from this person. Let's get a card for your person though. We have courage. As have they. I feel like, you know what? I don't know how long ago you guys split up, but I feel like good things have happened to the both of you since. There's also something about the number 7 because... Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't know how to do math. But I'm thinking of the number 7 because it says 21 here. Something about being divisible by 3. Something about 3s as well. I guess someone needed to hear that. Back of the deck, we have home. So a house could be significant. Maybe you both still live together, but you're not talking to each other. That does happen. I've lived with people that I just do not talk with at all. Like, it literally, our rooms would be next to each other, which isn't hard when you think about it. I mean, in an apartment complex, sometimes you live next to neighbors that you've never seen. Okay, so pile 2. I'm getting very easily distracted in this one. So what's going on with you? We have Ganesha. Yeah, it's like the obstacles have been removed. Ganesha is the obstacle remover. I feel like things are free flowing for you. Things are happening faster. Like, you no longer have the blockages and baggage of this person. And I feel like honestly, you're better. You have been better within the separation. I'm trying to figure out what the no contact situation is. This could really just be a breakup, honestly, or a break. And for your person, we have Dharma, and they're following their life purpose. I don't know if you knew they had a life purpose, but I guess they're figuring it out. And it's kind of like you both are definitely growing by yourselves apart from each other. And I don't know if that was the whole goal or purpose of this, or I feel like for some of you, this could have been a breakup and it's been some time since you've been together and things are going positively for the both of you. Let's go ahead and get a card for you. We have Gnosis. I will read from the book for that because I'm not entirely sure what that is. I know this is one of those big cards though. They're like the last few cards of this deck, they tend to be like the heavy hitters. Think of them as like the major arcana of that deck. So you're definitely going through something pivotal. And then for your person, we have agape, love. You're both going through a lot. If this was a separation that was mutual because you both wanted to grow, I feel like you're actually growing. I feel like you're actually agreeing to the things that you said you would do when you were apart. So I don't know. It's like you're both good on your own. And I mean, I don't know how that makes you feel, Pile 2, but you're both doing really well. So for your person, they've got universal love here. They're learning how to love themselves, how to love everybody else around them. Don't be surprised if they're in like very Venusian energy next time you see them, because I feel like they've learned something about love or something about loving people. And that includes you. I feel like they do have some sort of compassion for you, especially with courage and dharma. I feel like you've set them on the right path, and that could be something important about this. With define, like I said, they have a hard time defining what you are to them, because I think whatever they try to label you as won't do it justice. Even if you were a situationship or casual or hookup, they're like, no, actually, it's not fair to consider Pile 2 that, because they did a little bit more for me than just that. I guess a friendship maybe, but I don't think you were friends either. And then for you, Pile 2, let me read for Gnosis. So for you, we have Gnosis, innermost knowing and mystic truths. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypical wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. That is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. Honestly, I feel like you both have this for each other. It's kind of like the split from each other, or this no contact, or whatever the case was, actually allowed you to develop more respect and love for each other. I feel like you're okay with not knowing anything. I feel like you're okay with trying to figure out the mysteries of the universe. And I feel like, honestly, I think you're actually better without this person and you're okay with this. However, your person could have developed a different sense of love, both for you and for the situation. Let's get the last card. I think there was a reason I decided to choose this creative love oracle last, because not all of these decks, or sorry, all of these piles are meant to be about love. This one could easily be a friendship, but like I said, there's a strong feeling of love here for sure. Like, we have reconciliation. This card stands for reconciliation and forgiveness. Someone may feel very sorry for their actions and wants to apologize, or perhaps you are in this situation. It may also be important to forgive in order to move on. Yeah, I've been feeling this energy so strongly of people like reconciling, splitting up, reconciling, understanding each other. There's something in the air, either right now or in the future, about people coming to an understanding about each other. I feel like you will reconcile. I do feel this person will reach out at some point, or if you just happen to come upon each other, because you both have changed each other for the better. And without each other, you would not be the people you are now, even if this didn't work out, even if there's a lot of respect here for each other. There is so much respect. And I really do feel like you owe each other a lot, even if it's just the perspectives that you have taught each other. I don't know. I feel like this is very positive. Like, you had to separate, but you grew as people. But let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. Knowing how this is going on, there's a lot of respect between you and this person. This could easily be a friend as well, former lover for sure. But I want to see what like the future of this connection is. Like, if they will reach out, I feel like they will. Or if they just happen to come upon you, they probably would have like a heartfelt conversation. Okay, so pile 2. We're doing this A and B style as well. Top row is going to be your person. Bottom row is going to be you. So I want to see, why did they go no contact? Let's start with that. And then we'll use your cards as both clarifiers and any advice Spirit wants you to take from this. So why did they go no contact? I'm hearing because you told them to. Maybe you're the one who like sent this person away, pile 2. So why did they go no contact? Knight of Wands. They didn't want to, but you told them to. That's basically what I just said. Because Knight of Wands is somebody who goes after what they want. If this person sees you, they want to talk to you. Maybe they've even tried to reach out to you and you were like, no, actually, I don't want to talk to you. And in all fairness, like, you're entitled to that. So it's no contact. And even if you initiated the no contact, I feel like you still deserve to know this. I'm not judging you for being at this reading, pile 2. How do they feel towards you? How do they feel? We have 6 of Swords. They feel like you still don't want them in your life. They still feel like you don't want anything to do with them. Like I said, I feel like they've tried, or maybe they want to, or something here, but I feel like they're not going to initiate contact. They don't want to. And they feel like they're basically telling me you're the one who decided this. So next question is, do they want to have contact with you? Do they? And will they? So do they? We have King of Pentacles reversed. It's like, only if something good is going to come out of this. I feel like they're wise enough to know that maybe you're angry, maybe you feel some type of way about this. It's like they're throwing the ball in your court. It's like, only if it's something that they know they need to talk about you with, is what I'm hearing. Will they reach out? Regardless of that, will they reach out? We have Judgment reversed. They would like to, but they know better than to do so. I don't know what you did to this person, but I do feel like they have some sort of respect for you. They're not going to reach out. I don't think... And it's not that they're not willing to talk. It's just... I don't know what happened here, pile 2. Because now I'm curious about your cards. Like, what happened? I'm letting this card pass. Okay, sorry about that. That card got louder before it went away. But, anything else we need to know about this person? Yeah, anything else we need to know? What do they want to tell? What would they like to tell pile 2 if they could? Page of Swords. They would like to open up conversation again. They would like to speak to you again. But at the same time, they're afraid to reach out. I don't know if they've had before. I don't know if you told them to F off, essentially, and they don't want to come back. Maybe you thought they would at some point, because it does seem like I said, there's a respect here for each other. I don't think either of you hold any grudges against each other. Okay, so let's go into you, pile 2. I'm curious about you, because your person's energy is very much pointing the finger at you, and not even in a mean way. I just hear them saying, well, pile 2 didn't want me to talk. They ended it. They don't want to, they want nothing to do with me. Okay. They could be a little bit I'm not sure if they're like a self-victimizing kind of person, because these cards don't really point to that. Judgment, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. This is somebody who actually wouldn't do that. If they were, there would be more cups here. So for you, pile 2, this is actually funny, and I don't mean this question to be offensive. I said this in the first pile as well. My question for your side is, what did you do to make them go no contact? Or what was your action that made them go no contact? 3 of Cups reversed. Did you listen to your friends? Did your friends tell you something about this person and you kind of believed it? Or was there gossip? I feel like there was third-party intervention. Somebody told you something about this person and you were like, let me just not deal with this person. Why does that break my heart? Why does that break my heart, pile 2? Oh my gosh. I don't know if these people meant well or not. I don't know. I don't know if they knew your person. I don't know if they saw you happy and they didn't want to see you happy. I don't know what happened, but that breaks my, I don't know why it's breaking my heart, but literally as I tap into this energy, I want to cry. That is so weird. And I know that's not me, because I don't even know what the situation is, but I feel like a third party intervention came along. So it was either your friends, family, hopefully not, but maybe it was somebody else you were seeing. Like I said, this is casual. This was probably casual, and maybe you had somebody else you were seeing at the same time and they told you to stop talking to them. That breaks my heart. Okay. Should you reach out? Let's start there. Should you reach out to this person? Because the reason you stopped talking was because somebody else told you to. Did you want to? Should you have? I have so many. I'm sorry, pile 2. I've never been this perplexed about your energy, my viewers' energy here. So should you reach out? Yes, reach out. King of Wands energy. Reach out. This person needs to hear from you. This person would love to hear from you. I'm getting so emotional. My goodness, pile 2. I don't know what went down, but like I said, there's respect here for each other. Okay. So you should reach out. How should you go about? Spirit, please give us the best advice for pile 2. How should they go about doing this? 4 of Swords. Understand that your person might be not wanting to hear it, so you have to approach this very cautiously. I feel like your person, 4 of Swords reversed, they kind of aren't expecting anything from you anymore. I don't think, it's going to take some time to repair this, but they do need to hear from you. And they know it's going to be difficult, and they know it's I don't think they were expecting it. I feel like you're going to reach out to them and they're probably already done with you. Energetically, of course. I'm not saying that they're not going to listen to you, but it's they kind of weren't expecting it and they're just kind of whatever. Can we get more cards here? More advice for pile 2. And I'm not here to shame or guilt you, pile 2. Your reasons to stop talking to this person, I feel like it was third-party involvement, or even your need to be with your friends. I don't know what happened, but it seems like you guys have respect for each other. Even if you don't want anything to do with each other anymore, there's a lot of respect here. We have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, like I said, there's conflict here that needs to be resolved on both your ends. And I feel like you're both going to have to be in very emotionally mature energy. Yeah. Because there's something fated about this, or there's something about your destiny regarding this. I do feel like you're meant to be in each other's lives. You've already changed each other for the better. You have already changed each other for the better, but it would be great if you could at least be friends and at least have something here. But it is going to take some time to repair this, because somebody here did something. More likely you, pile 2, but if you feel the need to switch these around, you can. Honestly, personally, I think it's the both of you. I think it's the both of you in some way, shape, or form, but I feel like there needs to be a repair in this connection. That said, take that as much as you want to take it, because I'm sensing, like I said, the oracles gave me respect for each other. Like, you both definitely have a love here, even if you don't want anything more serious than a friendship. Back of the deck, we have the Fool. Yeah, this isn't call for a new beginning. Four of Pentacles reverse, you need to let go of certain situations, and Queen of Cups. There needs to be love here because you guys have the potential to have, you know, a happy ending. Ace of Cups, yeah. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands, but you have to be held accountable for where you both messed up. And I'm not getting too much about the situation itself. All I see is the outside. Like, I think this person wants you to talk to them, and you need to talk to them if you resonate with this energy. It could be the other way around, but I feel like somebody got in the way of this connection. Why did that break my heart so much? My goodness, pile 2. My heart goes out to you. Because I don't think you ever intended to hurt this person, and I don't think this person ever intended to hurt you. Split the deck. Yeah, Three of Swords. There's that heartbreak. But yeah, I feel like I want to get more cards for you. I'm just gonna get them. Anything else? Any advice we need for this? Because I sense the pain. I sense the uncertainty. Ace of Swords, yeah, fresh start, new perspective. Also a fresh opportunity. Lovers, like, honestly, pile 2, and if you feel, only take this if you know this is you. You will know who you are. There is a potential for you and this person to get back together romantically if you're willing to do this. But this is a big if, because I can already tell you're thriving without this person. If this person hasn't changed their ways, of course, I don't think you need them back. But if they have, I feel like this could work out. Because the Lovers card, I feel like the both of you want something to function between the both of you again. This is a very big if. I do not want to feed delusions, and I don't want you to go back to somebody who was dragging you down. But there is a potential for this here. Can we get more cards? King of Swords, yeah, this person has to show accountability. Look at all the kings showing up. Seven of Cups. And also explore your options with this person. It's like there's so many ways you could take this. You could decide to remain friends. You could decide to, if there's like a potential for collaboration here, if you were business partners, you could do that. You have to set, I'm also actually seeing boundaries with the Seven of Cups. It's like, ask yourself what you want out of this. What do you want from this person? What do you both want? And do those things align? And is there a possibility with those intentions and with those needs and wants to be able to have something with this person? Back of the deck again, we have the Five of Swords. I'm not surprised. This is the story of Isis, or I'm sorry, is this Set dismembering Osiris, and Isis is here crying, but she does end up putting him back together and bringing him back from the dead. So this connection has a potential to be saved, even though right now right now it's clearly not a thing. You're clearly not talking to each other. You're growing on your own. But we did have the reconciliation card in the oracles. It's possible for the both of you to have something, even if it's just a friendship or a civil something here. This gives me hope. I actually like this pile too. But like I said, take this as it resonates. For some of you, you may never want this person back. And for some of you, I feel like you've been in such an energy that you've scared away this person. And this person might have guilt and shame. Let's get some channeled messages from your person. Anything that they would like to say, or anything that you need to know about your person in this no contact situation. So if the no contact ends, it's because with you're gonna have to be the one who opens up the channels of communication. I know this is random, but you cook the best food. Okay, something about food could be important here. If not cooking, it could be like the places you go out to eat. Maybe you just have great taste. I stalk your social media platforms. So this person, I feel like they do try to keep up with you every now and then. I don't think they stalk per se, but they definitely like look up your stuff when they can, or have their friends look up your stuff. Especially if you've blocked them. I feel like you would be the one to block them. They just want to know how you're doing. They just want to make sure that you're still good. Or I don't know, like if you have a business or progress or something, they want to see how you're doing. I love your lips. This person loves your lips for sure. Yeah, this had to have been somebody who used to be romantic. It could also be that they like your voice, or they like how you say something. We have, I'm lying, I'm not over my ex. You could take this one of two ways. You could be the ex that they are not over, and they might even have somebody. Or maybe they lied to you at some point and they weren't over their ex and now they are. because maybe they had to lose you in order to get over, you know, something from the past. This is so weird. And then I'm coming back to you. Yeah, this person's coming back around. Especially once Venus goes retrograde, I wouldn't be surprised if this person showed up again, or if you guys try to reconcile, or if something else happens here. And then fall, it could also be the fall season. For some of you, the fall season could be when Venus goes retrograde, because this would be in the southern hemisphere. I think it's sometime in March, April. And I want to say the southern hemisphere, that's when fall is. Take that if it resonates, of course. I adore you. This person loves you. I've been asking around about you. Yeah, or they want to. Like, either they've been asking mutual friends, or they've been wondering what you're up to. This person, they have a lot of feelings for you still. I don't know if you have those feelings as well, but if you want to give this a second chance, it's up to you. You have the ball in your court. So take that as it resonates. I'm going to leave it here, pile 2. Again, I don't want to feed delusions. You can take what you will from this message, but this is what I see. There's a possibility for reconciliation because they miss you. But if you don't want them back, you don't have to have them back. And you shouldn't feel any guilt or shame if you don't want them back. But this is where I leave it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, pile 2. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 3. If it chose a smoky quartz heart, then we have a reading here for you about the no contact situation in your life, whether this person, what this person is thinking about you, why they want no contact if you don't have a clue, and if they will reach out, or what's going to happen between the both of you. I just realized I have not lit my candle, so let me do that real quick. All right, we're back. So candles are lit. There is a passion to whatever is going on here. I feel that right away, because as I was lighting the candles, like, you didn't see it, but the flames went like I don't know what was going on, but they came on so strongly. And maybe it's because I didn't cut the wicks, but like, if you can even tell, these flames, not these are fake, but these in the corners, they're very flamboyant. They're very strong. There's a lot of passion here. And the song coming through for you is Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing. And the main chorus of that song goes, don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Or must I imagine you dare? So I don't know who that song is for or who it's coming from, but it's one of my favorite Whitney Houston songs. But let's go ahead and look at the cards for you. We're going to tap into the oracles. It's going to be you versus them to see where you and this person are, what's going on within this connection. And within the tarot, we're actually going to see the no contact situation and what is to become of it. So pile 3, we have 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're both kind of, I'm hearing negligence or reluctance. Like, you're both like not wanting to see something here. I'm sensing an energy from the both of you, quite honestly. I feel like either you both messed up, or you're both equally accountable for what is going on here. I got to be very real with you, pile 3. You're both very accountable for what's going on here. This donkey skin also makes me think of like you guys being not, you know, a jack ASS, but like, I feel like you're both being very stubborn, because that's one thing about donkeys, is that they're very stubborn. And I'm saying this with a lot of love. I do not mean to trigger. I feel like I need a trigger warning for this reading, because a lot of weird things have been popping up. I've actually tried doing no contact readings before, and they always end up kind of weird. So I don't think I've really released one, or if I have, I don't know if I was like happy with it. But pile 3, I'm intending you to be on the right side, your person to be on the left side. If you feel the need to switch them around, we can, but you're both not seeing something here. I feel like you both have kind of, you both feel powerless, or you both feel like the other one is wrong. Or the both of you are like, whatever you think is going on with you, this person is mirroring. I'm getting mirroring energy from this 8 of Swords energy. So for you, pile 3, we've got oblivion. Yeah, like I said, there's negligence, oblivion. I feel like you both don't want to see it, especially if this is going to be rare for some of you, because even though it might be no contact, you may still have to deal with this person, and you're just pretending that they don't exist. Or you feel it's better to just like forget about the whole situation, and yet you're here because you know there's something going on, or you may wonder what's going on with them. And then for your person, you're both not seeing something here. The 8 of Swords, like, her eyes are covered, and in the Rider Waite, there's the blindfold, and oblivion, of course, that's like ignoring something. In fact, I thought this would have like a set of eyes. You definitely want to forget about this, and maybe your person does too. We have, repel. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of surprised you clicked on this for this. I'm surprised you're here, pile 3, because I feel like if you really hate this person or if you don't care, like, I'm kind of surprised you're here to reading about this person. And hate is a strong word, but I feel like it actually makes sense here because it's not even hate. It's like you don't care about this person. And yet you're here. I don't know if they've done something because it feels like the only reason you would be here is if you still have to deal with them, despite the fact that you went no contact, you blocked them, you don't care. But maybe you see them like in the friend group, in the workplace. Maybe they're a baby parent or something. So you have to deal with the reality of this person, even though you want nothing to do with them anymore. Or maybe you have like a long-standing legal battle, especially if this was a divorce. But I can already sense the messiness here. And then back of the deck, we have flow. So universe is definitely asking for the both of you to have some sort of flow, or like, why am I hearing compassion? Maybe that's a strong word for the situation. I do not know what happened here, but like you've got some stuff going on. Like I said, it's passion, but it could easily be hate. But even hate, hate only comes about because it's not the opposite of love. It's passion in the wrong way. So that would also make sense. But I feel like you're actually between the hate and the I just don't care anymore energy with this person. So let's get cards for you, Pile 3. We have fire. Yeah, you have an anger about this. You could also literally be fire. Like, I feel like you're looking good. This gives me Queen of Wands energy. So I feel like whatever this is, if this person brings you a fight, you're not going to back down from it. I feel like you have your receipts, you have everything in order. Like, whatever's going on here, you're good. You're good. You know how to defend yourself. Gosh, what went on? Pile 3. And then for your person, we have beauty. I mean, your person could be beautiful, but I also think that they acknowledge the beauty within you. This person cares about appearances for sure. And if you're looking fire right now, they're acknowledging that. So yeah, I know that's an odd message to come through. Back of the deck, renewal. There definitely needs a renewal in this connection if you want that, if it's possible. I don't know how far gone this has become, but like you're both definitely not paying attention to each other. This is very much like you're giving each other the cold shoulder. There is tension in the room. People may even be saying something about it, like, because I feel like you both have to deal with each other still, and that's why there's tension. Because if this was somebody you only spoke to online, or like even like if this was anything else, you wouldn't be here. You have to deal with this person, and that's why there's a tension. That's why you're choosing to ignore each other, and you're both doing this to each other. I do see that. You're mirroring something here. Let's get cards for you, Pile 3. We have Kali. Yeah, there's your anger. There's your rage. There's your... I feel that. I have no... She's a goddess of destruction, war... Also sensuality, which kind of makes sense here with the fire. I feel like regardless, you're looking good, Pile 3. If there's one positive thing here is that this anger actually makes you look good. Maybe you have like, I don't know, Mars and Venus conjunct, or Mars in like the 5th house. I don't know. And then for your person, we have Niyamas. It wanted to come out reversed, and I typically don't take these reversed, but I'm going to do that for this when I read into the book. I'm going to read the negative version of it is, I guess, or the reversed version. I want to get a card from the Love Creative Oracle. This could easily be a friend, but it could also be like a former lover. Let's get... What is this? What's this? Alone time. Spending time alone and apart keeps a relationship interesting and balanced. This card also indicates time apart and being single. So you or your person could be single. I want to get another one because I feel like, you may not want anything to do with this person. They may not want anything either. Message. You're soon going to receive a message from someone special. This card also says that clear communication is needed. Check your message folders. I do see communication here. I don't know from who to whom, but like I said, you have to deal with this person. So messaging is like, maybe you can't block them because you need to keep this open, which I get it. I feel like if you've ever had anything like long standing with this person, like for example, this feels like a divorce for a lot of you, or a partner that you were with long term and you used to live with, so like you still have to sort your stuff out. So it's gonna last a little bit longer before it gets better, or before you're able to finally just cut ties with this person. You have to keep in contact with this person for whatever reason, out of your control. Like I said, you could have something with this person. They could be the parent of your child, or they it could be a work situation. Back of the deck, accept love, and it's reversed. Like neither of you are wanting to bring love into this situation, even though Spirit is asking for at least compassion here. Even if it's just for the sake of like everybody else around you. It's like if you don't want to do it for each other, do it for everybody else who has to deal with you, because I feel like you're actually making them uncomfortable. Like I said, if it's for the kids, it might be for the kids. If it's for your friends in common, it could be for them. Workspace situation, same thing. It could be for your employees. You know, I feel like I keep seeing the workplace for some of you. Like you both get into the office and everybody's like, oh crap, we got to work with the both of them. So we're going to deal with the tension in the room. Honestly, your energy, because you're both so passionate, and whatever you had, you definitely had like a very strong bond, soul tie, or like a spiritual connection, and that's still a thing. So your energy amplifies when you're together, and if it's negative, like it resonates throughout the whole room. Like okay, for your person, we have the unseen. Yeah, both of you are not seeing something here. It's funny that that just flipped out. Okay, let me get more cards before I get into this. But yeah, you're making it uncomfortable for everybody. Heck, I feel a little weird coming into this reading. I almost didn't do it, but something told me to do this particular pile right now. For you, we have the stone. That's, every time I get this card, I think of that song by, is it Audio Slave? I don't know. I know Chris Cornell sings it. Like a stone, I'll wait for you there. Like a stone, I'll wait for you there alone. Somebody here is alone and they're kind of waiting for somebody, or somebody wants to be in somebody's house, because the chorus of that goes, in your house I long to be, room by room, patiently. Maybe you used to share a house with this person, which, you know, in some long-term relationships, you could have shared the same living quarters. So like you have to wait for them to get their stuff, or you want them to, you know, it's that kind of situation. Or maybe you're trying to like change the locks and just, you know, wait for things to come to fruition. Back of the card, the poet. For those of you who write, turn this into poetry. I feel like there's a lot of anger, frustration, and thoughts in your head that need to be released. And that's one way that's going to alleviate the tension, at least on your end, on your part. There's a lot going on here. Pile 3. I mean, I'm not surprised why you're here. At first I was, but it's like, wait, you have to somehow still be in contact with this person that is somehow out of your control. Like you have to talk to them, because otherwise you wouldn't care. Otherwise you would have nothing to do with this person, but you're waiting patiently like a stone. Okay, that song makes sense now. Yeah, because you're not showing emotion. You have a poker face around this person. And maybe honestly, this person is kind of surprised by your poker face, because maybe you're typically not that emotionless, but when it comes to this, you're just like, I'm not letting them see me cry. I'm not letting them see me get something. It wouldn't surprise me if you get very angry easily at this person with Kali and the fire here. Like, I think you're actually a little bit scary when you're around this person, because people, again, they sense the tension. They sense it. And this person, they're really good at saving face with beauty. I feel like people gravitate toward them a little bit more, because their energy is still as bad, but like they don't have they're not as intimidating as you. I feel like you're much more intimidating than this person. I'm gonna read from the book for Niyamas. Laws of personal observance. So this person is definitely observing something here. Upright, it's reaping the rewards of inner transformation. But reverse, this is a time to go within. The answer to your question lies inside of yourself. By turning inward and doing the internal work, everything around you will shift. You are practicing purity in your mind through asana and pranayama. Are you holding on to toxic thoughts in your mind? It's time to move toward contentment and realize there's a purpose to every single struggle you've gone through. So this person isn't doing their inner work. They're not doing a transformation. I feel like they're still going through something and they don't know how. And instead they're putting a band-aid on it. This is very much like, this person is not doing internal work, but they're doing outer work. They're making sure that on the outside things look good, but on the inside, not so much. Like, and I think you know this. Like, you're not as superficial as this person, and I feel this person is. Because with the unseen here, I mean, I'm looking at this eye, and it's like they're aware of things, but at the same time, they're not. They care more about appearances and not so much the unseen. You do though. Like you care about the inside as well, because I feel like you deal with energy a lot more than this person. This person, they feel like if they act as if everything's fine, that it will be fine. And that's very superficial of them. And I think that's what you don't care about this person. It's like you don't like that about them. You're almost kind of like, how dare you pretend that things are fine? Like you're not going to be as fake as this person. And I kind of get that, pile 3. And I guess to give your person the benefit of a doubt, I guess they are the one trying to be a little bit more less awkward in front of everybody else. But like I said, it's attention they can feel because this person feels attention too. They're adding to that. So they can pretend things are fine, but the truth is, it's like the things are not. And I'm sorry you're having to go through this, pile 3. Like I said, I feel like you're just waiting for the moment when you can stop talking to this person or stop dealing with this person, because I think you don't want them in your life anymore. I don't know who this was. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be ex-spouse. Like I feel that strongly. Let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. If this sounds like your situation, if it's that, but this is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of emotion here. Emotion that is repressed and that neither of you really want to talk about, because I feel like you either don't want to or you can't. So I'm going to do the tarot as you versus them. Top row is going to be them. Bottom row is going to be you. I'm going to start with why there is no contact. I'm actually curious about that. So, and I didn't do this for everybody, but because for you, I feel like there's an environment or a group of, like a community around you. I am going to pull a question for them as well. Like what they think, the third party perspective from everybody else around you. So for your person, why did it go no contact? Secrets, they didn't want to tell you everything. I feel like this is their secrets, because we already mentioned that they're okay with keeping, like they want things to look good on the outside, but they don't want to reveal their true innermost feelings. So they were keeping stuff from you, and they know that if they don't talk to you, they won't reveal anything. Maybe this was a lawyer like advising them to go no contact in this way, but I don't even think it's that. Like I mean, it could be, but even if there isn't somebody else telling them to do this, they would do this anyway, because they essentially they don't trust you or the situation anymore. They're keeping things from you. And here's the thing, you can feel it. I know you can feel it, pile 3. You're that intuitive. Jeez. How do they view you? Empress. Wow. This person used to love you. I think they're still attracted to you. I think you're still like, it's what's odd, they still think you're hot. Pile 3. Who is this person? Like I said, they're all about appearances. I think at one point you used to be their empress. I feel like at one point they used to love you, or they used to think very highly of you. If this is a friend, same thing. They probably used to call you queen and thought you were like the coolest thing. They wanted to be like you. I hope this isn't like a parent, but if this was a parent, this is probably like your mother or somebody who was very nurturing to you. But this person, they used to love you. Maybe they still do. Maybe they just care about your appearance, like something about your beauty and your nurturing energy. This person, this breaks my heart. Are they, I was going to ask, are they going to break the no contact? I specifically need to ask, are they going to give you more than basic communication? Because I feel like you are talking to this person, but it's like, you know, one word messages or like anything through like a third party, like a lawyer, like for those of you for whom this is more legal. By the way, this is not professional advice. I'm channeling what I'm feeling, and this feels like a divorce court. So that's why I'm using that. That's why I'm bringing up that particular scenario or example. But will this person ever have like a proper conversation with you to break this no contact, or even just the freaking tension? Like, whew, geez, pile 3. No, because they don't want to be vulnerable with you again. I feel like at one point they were, because this Empress card, they still see you as somebody that they see you like a mother figure or like this nurturing energy. I feel like if you wanted to, you could pull anything out of their, like you could bring the truth out of them. And maybe they have a natural tendency to want to tell you the truth because they find you very comforting. I'm curious now as to why you went no contact. I do feel like, yes, they don't want to tell you everything. What went wrong here? What's going on with this person? Why are you guys on bad terms? I care more about that. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. I hope it has something to do with money or even stability. Maybe this person couldn't give you what you wanted. I feel like there's something about commitment or like maybe shady stuff about money. Like maybe they were hiding money, keeping money. Or there was just like a lack of stability here. What are their next steps toward you? I'm gonna get extra cards for you, pile 3. You have some. Oh gosh, 4 of Wands. They're gonna move on. But if they feel the need to celebrate with you, they will. Like, for example, like I said, if this is like an ex-spouse, if you're ever at a family function, they're still going to be there and they're going to be cordial, but like they know they can't approach you. It's interesting that this celebration card came through. It's like they're going to physically move on. Spiritually, energetically, I don't know what's going on though. Anything else we need to know? 6 of Swords. Yeah, they're moving on. And it's weird that I'm tapping into their energy and nothing wants to come through. Yeah, this person's moving on. Like, that you guys just don't like each other anymore. And it got so ugly. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because the 10 of Pentacles, either they weren't enough for you or they couldn't give you what you wanted. Or there was like a lack of stability. Something about commitment as well. Like, I feel like commitment could have been something that really repelled them. But I have a hard time. Like, even if they couldn't be there for you, like, I don't feel like it calls for this kind of animosity. What the hell? Can I get clarification on the 10 of Pentacles? There's got to be something else. You know what this is making me think of? If you've ever embarrassed them or their family name, maybe that's what that is. But like, dang. Page of Coins. Yeah. You made them feel like they weren't enough. And I don't think you did that intentionally. They did that to themselves. They felt like you wanted more and that they couldn't grow with you. But the thing is, that's the thing about growing with people. This person really believes you're going to wake up one day and be rich. No, they don't seem to think that they work towards things here. Like day by day, you save up, you build your skills, you build up, like you build something. They think that you just wake up and one day you have it all. I don't know why this person thinks this way. Page energy makes me think of immaturity. So maybe they just have like a very simplistic way of viewing this. I don't know. This person confuses me. I'm sorry, pile 3. I'm not getting too much from them, but I want to know about you. I'm worried about you because I feel like a situation like this could turn any person really ugly. On the inside, of course. I feel like on the outside you're doing fine, but like I feel like this kind of situation could mess you up internally, and I'm kind of concerned for you. So, and again, I have to do like a trigger warning at the beginning of these readings because my question for you when I begin is going to be like, what did you do for them to go no contact? And I feel like this will actually give us clarity into the situation. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you at all. This is just how I'm asked to ask this question in case you did anything to repel them, because they did get the card repel. So for you, we have Wheel of Fortune reversed. You did nothing. This was fated. You did nothing. It was meant to go this way. This was bound to happen. It's giving me star-crossed lovers because it's reversed. It's like it was meant to happen this way. This person was meant to learn from you how to lose something good and how to F it up really bad. And I feel like, yeah, this feels like a karmic lesson because I feel like you were meant to be more their lesson than they were meant to be yours. And I feel like this is more just a test to you. And I'm sorry it's coming out this way, but that's what it feels like right now. How do you view this person? You were a miracle for them because this is La Virgen de Guadalupe, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at, there's this show called La Rosa de Guadalupe. It's a novella, it's a soap opera, and it's so cheesy, but basically it's about the miracles that, you know, the Our Lady of Guadalupe brings to people. So I feel like you were kind of a miracle for them, or you were something sacred and special to them. I don't know why that's coming through. If you've seen that show, let me know. Because you guys know it's wild and crazy. Mexican telenovelas or something else. But how do you view this person? Nine of Wands. You see them as weak. You see them as weak. I don't know if you've ever told this person that, or maybe you've just lost respect for them. Nine of Wands, this would be somebody who is like fighting for something, but reverse, it's like you see that they're not fighting, they don't care, they're just backing away. And I feel like you even, in the back of your head, I feel like I'm actually hearing you say like, yeah, of course they would. I'm sorry that you're going through this, pile 3. This is breaking my heart. There had to have been something here before, right? Should you reach out to them? Outside of like what you have to tell them. Outside of the obligatory messaging and contact that you already have to do with this person. 9 of Cups. And I see why, like, you're like, what good am I going to get out of this? I feel like you would only reach out to them if it was good news or news that you know they want to hear. Because the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. You know what saddens me? A lot of these cards with like the happy couples are reversed. I feel like you and this person used to be happy or used to have something good. You used to have something good. What is Spirit advising you to do here? What is Spirit advising you to do? 4 of Swords, meditate, sleep on it. Focus on you. I'm seeing 4 of Swords as focus on you. If you have any dreams about this person, please take them to heart. I feel like this person's higher self is coming through in dreams with a lot of honesty that maybe this person can't even provide. 5 of Cups. Lots of, maybe somebody here is Mexican. I mean, I'm Mexican too. I'm Mexican-American because this is La Llorona. And it's interesting that we have like 2 Mexican figures here. I'm hearing to mourn this and move on. Mourn this and keep the good memories with you. I'm so sorry, pile 3. I was hoping to give you something more positive here. Ace of Coins. And focus on rebuilding yourself. Because this person tore down certain situations. Like they tore down something for you. It's interesting that I said poor. I hope they didn't leave you poor. That would suck. I really do hope if that's the case. That would explain why there's like legal situations going on if that's the case. But I feel like this person tore down a lot of your well, maybe not all of it, but like you had to excuse me, you had to start from scratch. My throat chakra, my God, my throat is getting so itchy and dry right now. This person tore down a lot of what you had built up. And if you do have like a legal case going on here, I see why that is. Back of the deck. Justice, yeah. Justice will be served. Focus on your confidence. I do see you not backing down from this, though. It's like if you have to fight this, you will. 6 of Cups. But I also see you like reminiscing about what this used to be. Ace of Swords. For a lot of you, this has to be a separation or a divorce. I have a hard time believing it's not. Or, yeah. Okay, so I want to see the outside perspective. How are people viewing this? Because I do feel like people are acknowledging that this is happening. So whether this is your children, friends, family, etc. This person still sees you as beautiful, but they're not going to bring anything else in. Like, I don't see them. I guess we'll look at the... I want there to be hope here. I want there to be hope here for the both of you. Nobody deserves this. So how are people viewing this? The Hierophant. I'm hearing lesson learned, karmic lesson. Maybe somebody warned you. Maybe somebody here was like, I told you this would happen. Who would say that? My God, who? That has to be like a mom or something. Who's saying that? Page of Wands. There's an immaturity for sure. I feel like this, whatever this is, brought out the worst in the book. I'm so sorry. Like I want there to be something good. Knight of Pentacles. And people did think this would go to distance, actually. People thought that there would be something good here. But yeah, there's the 8 of Swords. But somebody here did something they weren't supposed to. 5 of Swords, yeah. Yeah. It's like we can't go anywhere from here. But let's go ahead and move on to closing messages. I'm so sorry, pile 3. This is going to remain no contact because I think you're both just waiting for the moment when you can finally like be done with the situation. I wish there had been something positive. I do wish there had been something good. I guess the positive thing is that your person still finds you attractive. I mean, that's a good thing. But that seems to be the only thing going on here. Okay, so pile 3. It's going to be my shortest pile, like, and I don't blame you if you clicked off a long time ago, but if you are still here and this is resonating, my heart goes out to you. I am sending you and your person so many blessings, honestly, because I wouldn't want this for anybody. I think even you don't want this for this person, but this is where you are because of whatever they did. I can't even get into what they did or what went on. Okay, channel messages from your person. I have so much passion in my heart for you, it scares me. You know what's weird? I think they still, some part of them still loves you, or they have a passion towards you. It could even be an obsession, maybe. But I think, like I said at the beginning, there was a passion. I think it's still there. Right now, as it stands, I feel like there's nothing between the both of you, and there can't be. I would bless this. Honestly, I'm sending a lot of love, light, and blessings and clarity to this pile three, because I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got a bit emotional because I would never wish whatever's going on between you and this person on anybody. It's not great. You both deserve better. Even if they did mess up, even if they were the one who did something bad, like I still feel like you deserve better than this hurt that you're both causing to each other. I'm so sorry, Bio 3. Like, I get emotional in these readings sometimes because I'm feeling energy. Let's get more cards. Okay, I'm obsessed with my career. Yeah, I feel like somebody here followed their career. This person is definitely working on their money. They care a lot about their money and their finances. I think they're going to become a workaholic because of this. Like, they're probably not going to be dating or seeking any outside attention because of this. Maybe they need to. Maybe they owe you money, and yeah. I'm only interested in your body. Like I said, this, you know what's annoying about this person? They still care about your body. They would still hook up. They would still have something physical with you. And honestly, that's kind of annoying. At first it was cute, but now it's like, really? Really? Okay. Maybe this is annoying you too. But it's also not your fault that you look so dang sexy, pile 3. Like I said, if you're going to take anything positive from here, let it be that you still look good. And maybe some of you don't want to hear that, because I know some people are like, oh, well, I don't just want to feel like a piece of meat. It's the only positive thing I've read so far in this reading, pile 3. I'm insecure about the state of our relationship. Yeah, for those of you who haven't really separated yet, because I do feel like this could be like the beginnings of a situation, that's about to come undone. I feel like there's insecurities that, and I feel like this person really felt very insecure with you, even if they're typically not very insecure. I don't know how to love. I've been hurt too much before. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if you both resonate with this. And again, I'm not trying to bring you down, pile 3. I'm saying this with a lot of love. I feel like you both have a lot of strong barriers to love and to love each other, to bring the love back. I feel like there was passion in the beginning. I feel like there was something there. This person at one point saw you as their everything, and now it's like you've separated and things have gotten worse. And honestly, I'm sending a lot of love and healing to this situation, both you and your person. I don't care who's wrong or who's right. No one deserves to have this kind of tension. And I don't know if that's just the empath in me, if that's just like the sympathetic nature in me. I don't think anyone deserves this. Neither you or your person. I hope you both find your happiness, whether it's within each other, the situation, or with other people. I feel like you both deserve happiness here. Back of the deck. I can't be with you right now. Yeah, because right now you can't be with each other. And I feel like you don't even want to hear whether you have a future with this person, or you just want something here to be over with. And you're wondering, no contact situation, what's going on with them. Well, one, they're attracted to you like crazy. They're attracted to you like crazy. But other than that, they don't trust you, or they can't say anything. They don't want to give you their information. They don't want to accidentally tell you everything. I feel like this person, like, you're good at getting their inner feelings, and that's what they don't want, or they can't want right now for whatever reason. This is why I leave it, pile 3. Again, I am sending you so much love, so much healing, so much clarity. Both you and your person, you both deserve to heal. No one deserves whatever this is. But yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Please take care. Hello there, pile 4. If you chose the clear quartz crystal tower, then we have your reading here for you about why there has been no contact, why this person isn't speaking to you, why, whether it was intentional, unintentional, what's going on, if they have any thoughts about you, and whether they're going to reach out. So we're going to start with the oracles. Is going to be you versus them. And then we're going to go into the tarot to see more specifically why things happen the way they happen. I'm getting a song for you. It's by Ariana Grande. It's called Moonlight. So already it's a little bit of a romance vibe here, but also I'm being kind of brought to the moon card in astrology. In astrology. I'm being brought to moon signs in astrology. You and this person could have very compatible moon signs, or they could be conjunct. It could also be, I do a lot of composite astrology, which is where you take 2 charts of people and you combine them to find like the midway point of your 2 signs. And I like this because sometimes, you know how there's like two shy people, but when they get together, they could be more flamboyant. That's the kind of energy. I feel like you and your person, you could be very specific ways individually, but when you get together, you're a very different way. I specifically see this with like power couples or even people who like when they come together, they get in the spotlight or everybody knows about them. So maybe you and your person are typically very secretive or you lay low, but when you get together, even if you're just in a room together, I feel like you draw a lot of attention or excitement or something along those lines, because I've had that happen with relationships with me. It's part of the reason I'm really into composite astrology. But anyway, just a little tidbit. So for you, we have the Eight of Wands. Did this want to be reversed? No. So there's something coming in quickly here. There's also just quick movement. I feel like there's movement and progression here. I kind of want to say there's change, but Eight of Wands doesn't necessarily indicate change. I'm going to go ahead and get your creative love oracle just to see what the nature of this connection is. So if they are messaging you or if they are going to message you, it will be rather quickly. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it was right after this reading, because this is Wands energy. There's something in the air. We have spirit guides. Your spirit guides are watching over your current love situation. Pay attention to repeating signs. This card also means that you are protected and it's safe for you to love. Yeah. Oh, and it says 1111 here. So maybe some of you have made a wish about this, which would actually make sense with the song Moonlight, because that, like I said, it's a very dreamy song. I keep hearing I never knew. You could hold moonlight in your hands, but I keep hearing I never knew. So I feel like there's something about you and this person that you never knew, or like something that they may be keeping from you, or something that they want to tell you. And I am bringing in an energy to not feed delusions here, just in case that could be the case, because after all, there is no contact. So I'm intending you to be on the right side and your person to be on the left side, pile 4, but you can switch these around if it makes more sense to you. For you, we have, static. There's static. Like I said, you feel it in the air. You feel something in the air. Maybe you have a little bit of a psychic bond to this person. Like, you can just tell when they're in a room, or you can just tell like when stuff's going on with them. And then for your person, we have haze. They're confused right now, but they're also watching you, because I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's like a pair of eyes here. Oh, I love this deck, but I don't know if it always shows up like I want to in the video. And then back of the deck, because I was drawn to it, breath. That's also an Ariana Grande song. Doesn't she have a song called Breathing? Of course, this could be something about the way you both breathe. Maybe you have similar, maybe you do breathing techniques, or I don't know, something about the breath. I'm just going to leave it there, because that could easily get a little 18 plus, or, you know, I don't know. For those of you know, if you know, you know. But let's go ahead and get... This is a very spiritual connection, let me tell you that. I feel like you were meant to meet each other, or you both really believe in like the sanctity of this connection. I'm going to get your archetype cards. So for you, pile, we have the Orphan. For you, pile 4, we have number 5, the Orphan. I don't know if you're an only child, or if you just get a tendency to feel lonely, or this person, when they left or when they stopped talking to you, you kind of felt like an orphan. You felt like you had nowhere to go and you had no one to turn to. Interesting. And then for your person, we have the Sustainer. Yeah, you feel like they kind of brought something here. And with Sustainer, I feel like they're really good at like making clarity out of you, like bringing you clarity. They provide something for you. They could ground you. They could just like, I wonder if this is a connection where like, you both have established roles that you both like to fit into. And I was picking up on this a little bit a few readings ago, where there was a reading about like two people coming together, and even though they have like flaws, they kind of make up for each other. Like, one person really likes to be a certain way, but the other person makes up for it because they like to fulfill that role that the other person lacks. I get something similar here. However, because this is a reading about no contact, maybe possible separation, there's a feeling here that you both kind of fulfill a role for each other. Pile 4, if you resonate with the Orphan, they sustain you and don't make you feel like an orphan. And your person, or if this is you, if you resonate more with this, like they like to sustain somebody, and it's like they like to have somebody to take care of. So there's definitely a feeling that you both fulfill each other's roles. Like, you found somebody who's able to give you what you want in a partner, and they're that one person. Or like, you may not find a lot of people like this. That said, I don't want you to get caught up in the feeling that this is the only person out there for you that can do this. Just in case, again, I don't want to feed delusions. Back of the deck, we have the shapeshifter. Somebody here has gone through a change for sure. Or maybe you've noticed that your person has gone through a change. If you somehow still keep up with them, or if they keep up with you, there has been a change within you, this person, or dynamics I'm hearing. I don't know if it's the dynamic between you and this person, because I feel like you wouldn't be talking. Like, this is a no contact situation. You're not talking right now. Let's get the rest of your cards, though. This is very interesting, though. Like, I don't know. Let's get more cards. For you, pile 4, we have love. I do feel like you love this person, pile 4. Plain and simple, you love this person. And to what degree of love, I guess that's up to you, but there is basically there's a love for this person. Or the feeling of love comes very natural for you and this person. And then for your person, we have renewal. Yeah, they could be the one going through the shape-shifting. They could be the one going through a transformation. Which is interesting because shapeshifter doesn't necessarily mean transformation. It just means that somebody knows how to play a role really well. And I feel like your person is going through some sort of change that has made them have to not have anything... Well, I was about to say not to have anything to do with you, but also like they're not talking to you because they're trying to figure themselves out is what I'm getting. This is so interesting. Yeah, they're leaving behind something, but they're also like taking up new roles. There's a newness to them. Something must have changed for them. We have the number 24. Maybe they just recently turned 24, which isn't exactly like a... it's not yet the Saturn return, but close. Let's go ahead and get more cards. I don't know. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at something. I said the word Saturn and I was talking to my friend. And she said, I forgot what we were trying to... Oh, I think we were trying to come up with names. And she said Saturn Stephanie because that's my name. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I do have strong dominant Saturn in my chart. Maybe both of you have strong Saturn energy as well. But it somehow makes sense for the both of you. Okay, so pile 4. We have karma. Oh. Pile 4. You are so hard on yourself. Do you believe that everything that you've gone through with this person is somehow your karma? Whether it's good or... I think specifically the bad karma. I feel like there's something about this karma that you feel that you deserve. Like whatever this person has done to you, you feel that you've deserved it. Especially because we have like abandonment issues here. We have this love. It's like... Oh my gosh, pile 4, I'm giving you such a big hug because you are so hard on yourself. I feel like whatever this person did or didn't do, depending on what happened, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with the fact that they don't really know themselves. They're focusing on themselves. With this haze, sustainer, and renewal, it's like they're so confused about who they're meant to be, what they want to do, that I don't think they have space to take care of anyone right now or to be with anyone. Renewal lets me know they are shedding a skin. So next time you see them, because I do feel they will come upon your path eventually. We'll figure that out in the tarot. I think you're going to see them very changed, very new. Like they're going to be very different. Let's go ahead and get a card for your person though. Because not all karma is bad. There's a lot of karma that can also be good, you know? And me personally, I have to let go of the notion of karma sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I see it a lot. But I have to let it go when it becomes something that inspires fear within me. You know, karma is not meant to inspire fear. Nor is it meant to... I do feel like it's meant to... Like, it's kind of like I don't like fear-mongering. That's the biggest thing when it comes to karma. I don't like the notion that that's what it does. But it does kind of... I guess it inspires you to do good in the hopes that good will come to you. But also the universe kind of has no... I don't know. I'm trying to get to philosophical here, but I also believe the universe doesn't necessarily have like laws and rules in that way. For your person, we have Tejas, and it wanted to come out reversed. I don't really read these cards reversed, but I've been getting reversals for this particular deck in this reading, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to read from the book for this. I get this card a lot, and you'd think I remember what it is by now. Likewise with your person, I feel like they haven't learned a lesson here, or they haven't learned something that they feel themselves they should have known by now. whatever that particular situation or lesson is. So for your person, Tejas, radiant and glowing. Oh, okay. Reverse. You naturally have the energy others can only dream of, but sometimes you burn yourself out in the process. Take time to rest and rejuvenate. Not every day has to be a battle. Yes, you are a warrior of love, but you are also a lover of light. The weight of the world does not have to rest on your shoulders, but rather can be shared with the planet. Do your part and leave the rest up to the universe. Trust that the things will be taken care of by forces far greater than yourself. Surrender, surrender. Yeah. This person, they're giving up on a lot. And because they're giving up on a lot, it's forcing them to be something different. I don't know if they've recently gone through some, like, it's a metamorphosis that they cannot help. This person could easily have like a Pluto transit. Like either it's going into their first house or it's affecting like the midhaven, or they could be in Aquarius because currently as I'm releasing this and recording this, Pluto just went into Aquarius. And that could be affecting them, any early degrees of the fixed signs. But of course, this is meant to be timeless. So if you're watching us like many years from now, well, many years from now, we'll still be Aquarius. It's going to be in Aquarius for like 30 years or something like that, which is, I think, the rest of my life. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, pile 4, your person's going through something. They're not contacting you because they've got a lot going on. They really do have a lot going on. Meanwhile, you're over here just like sending love, wondering why they left you. You're in a stasis with this static card. You're wondering if this is your karma. I feel like you have a little bit of a pity party going on, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad about that. I feel like it's okay for us to feel sorry for ourselves, but I feel like you're taking this a lot more harshly than you need to, because this person, I don't want to call it selfish energy. They really are going through a lot. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's like they've got so much on their mind. They've got so much ahead of their, like, they could be making life-changing, life-altering decisions right now. 8 of Wands, though, lets me know that this will soon pass, and I feel like you'll be on better terms eventually. But right now, they're not contacting you because they're going through a lot. And maybe you're even thinking, well, just because they're going through a lot doesn't mean that they can't talk to me. I believe that, pile 4. This person just doesn't know how to handle it. And I don't know if it's because of the person you are, or I do feel like your higher selves could be each other's spirit guides, or you could share spirit guides. This is also a call for you to like ask your spirit guides for help. I actually do this a lot. Like I talk to the higher selves of the people that I know, my friends, coworkers, family, and I sometimes just ask them for things. You know, it's like, hey, you know, it's going to be a tough day. Let's be there for each other. Or, hey, I'm going to have to deal with something difficult. I would love it if there would be some fun energy today, or some quick energy, or like, let's all focus. You know, it's kind of like that. So I feel like your spirit guides are asking you to speak to the higher self of this person. I do this all the time, especially with people that I have difficulty with, because I feel like you and this person really had something, and now you don't. And you're being very hard on yourself. And the truth is, you just love this person, and you would love more than nothing to tell them this. I don't yet know if this is something romantic, friendship, familial. I feel like it could be any of the above. But let's go ahead, and if this sounds like you and your person, if this sounds like the situation, let's go ahead and move on to the tarot portion, because I'm actually kind of concerned for the both of you. Like, you beat yourself up a little too much, pile 4, but your person, I don't think they ever meant to make you feel this way. They may not know that you feel this way. So we are using Tarot of the Divine. The top row is going to be your person, bottom row is going to be you. So why did they go no contact with pile 4? Why did they go no contact? Three of Coins, yeah. Work situations, people around them, they've got a lot. They're juggling a lot. Usually I see the Three of Coins as like an environment, but right now I just feel like they've got a lot going on. Even if they wanted to talk to you, they couldn't. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me that the times that they do talk to you are actually when they have some downtime or leisure time, and maybe it's just a few times out of the year, or, you know, like a few times out of whatever. Like, for example, if this person is in college, if they go to school, they could only talk to you during like the holidays or the weeks off that they may have, because that's all the time, all the free time they may have. How do they view pile 4? 8 of Coins. They see you as already having something that they want. Or they see you as like, can I get a clarifier? Like, if this is a work situation or if this is like a friend, I feel like you already have what they want. They're working hard to get what you want. Or what you have. They're working hard to get what you have. So if you already have like a career, established career, family, etc., they're probably trying to get that too. They're trying to be like you, believe it or not. Death. Yeah, like I said, transformation. Another way they see you is that they feel like, I mean, I don't want to say that there's an ending to this connection. I don't want to say there's an ending to you and this person, but it's like things have changed. Things can't go back to being the way they used to be. This particular story in this card, I forget what it's called. It's not Eros and Psyche, but it reminds me of that because it's like she's about to find out who this person is. I feel like you have to trust this person, or there could be something here about trust as well. They don't know if they can trust you again or anymore because of how much things have changed. Let's go ahead and get a card for what are they going to reach out to pile for? Will they reach out? Will they break no contact? 10 of Cups reversed. They're really just focusing on their happiness. I want to say no, but I feel like if they have anything positive to share, they will say it. If they have anything positive to share, they will say it. As I'm tapping into this energy, like I'm feeling a little faint. That's kind of weird. Any other steps they may take towards pile 4? Well, I need a clarifier because that doesn't make sense to me. Because it's like, will they break no contact? We got the 10 of Cups. It's like they wish they could, but they, like, if, for example, if this is romantic, they know that you have feelings for them and they may not want to talk about that or they can't return them. It's like I said, they don't have time for a relationship. They don't have time for fun stuff like that. They don't have time for, and why I'm sorry, I'm getting a little annoyed with your person because it's like they can make time when it doesn't take much time to send a text here and there. But I feel like they're like all in or all out. But this person, I'm seeing no, and not because they don't want to, but because like they can't give you this Cups energy that you may be seeking. Because their next steps towards you, Queen of Wands, we could see this one of two ways. One, they either find you very attractive and they may like want to hang out with you, or like the other way is like they might get all dolled up to like entice you, which I know sounds weird. Men do this as well. They come in looking really good. I don't know if this person likes to play games where they like to attract you but may not want anything to do with you. I've seen men do this too. I know women do this. I know. I mean, I'm a woman too. You know, there are days that I know I'm going to see my ex. I'm like, let me look extra good so they see what they missed out on. That's my Venus in Aries. So that is the pettiness of Venus in Aries. That's just me. But they could do something very similar. They could admire you. They could like, I'm seeing them like your pictures on your socials. You know, if you have a very particularly nice looking selfie, I see them liking it or something. And I get mixed signals from this person. Okay, anything else we need to know about this person? They're confused. They're confused about how they feel about you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reverse. They don't know what to do. And I don't think you want to catch the, you don't want to catch the confusion. I've said that before in a reading. This person is confused. They don't know what they want. I don't think you want to catch any of that. So how do you view this person? Or no, wait, sorry. So this is going to be a weird question and it's not meant to trigger you, but this is a bit of a trigger warning. My question is, what did you do to make them go no contact? I'm not blaming you and I'm not saying that you did anything bad. I just want to know their reasoning as to going no contact with you. So what did you do here? The Star. That's the song, Moonlight. I never knew I could hold moonlight. You could hold moonlight in your hands till the night I had you. And look at her holding this lamb. You did something to this person, pile 4. You did something on a very, very deep level. If this is romantic, you and this person had like such a wonderful time, night, intimate moment, whatever. And it scared them. It scared like you showed them something they never had. And just tapping into that energy, they This is why they're so confused, because you are like a milestone, a moment in time for them. And I don't think they would ever want to, like, and they may not even know how to say this because I'm tapping into their energy as to what you did. You didn't do anything wrong. Quite the opposite. You gave them hope. You gave them hope. You showed them something better. And because this person doesn't know what they want, this person is thinking about everything else. This person is running away, non-committal as AF here. Like, this person is just so non-committal. You made them reconsider that. And of course they don't want commitment, and they're not even going to change for you, but you made them see something here with the star. As I tap into his energy, I want to cry. Honestly, I've been wanting to cry in this entire reading. I knew this reading was going to be so triggering. You gave them hope. Again, Aquarius energy is coming through here, so maybe Pluto and death as well, which is the Pluto. Blame Pluto and Aquarius, guys. Just blame that. Okay, this next card is I do see things getting better. I do see things getting better. Ten of Wands reversed is a great position. Like, I see things getting better for the both of you. I feel like you've been through the worst of it. So anything else, like, for you emotionally, you're going to feel better. You're going to handle this better. For this person, if they see you or if anything happens, I think you're going to be on better terms. But you've been through the worst of it. You're no longer carrying the burdens of this. You're also no longer caring about this. You know, I feel like you've let this go. But I think you're still wondering, like, why they haven't contacted you or why they're still acting the way they did. Maybe you thought something was over. Yeah. Any advice for Pio? Or, well, let's go with the next one. Should you break no contact? Should you say anything? Oh, okay. We got Queen of Pentacles reversed and Three of Swords reversed. If you're expecting something from them, it's a no. If you're not expecting anything from them, then okay. Because the last thing you should, because, and Spirit is being very specific with this, if you're expecting to get something out of this person, they're not going to give it to you. So if you go speaking to them with the intent of like starting things up again or having something again, it's not going to happen. And if you want to talk to them just, you know, casually, fun, like just like, you know, nothing deeper than surface level, you'll be fine. But don't go in expecting anything from this person. They will not give it to you. Any other advice on how you should handle this? Ace of Wands reversed. Just leave it alone. Just let it be. Let it go. Tower reversed. Yeah. Things will happen the way they're meant to be happening, because we have both the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Tower reversed. If things are meant to happen, things are meant to happen. I'm hearing it's very much pending because you both have free will. I'm seeing quite literally like a game of chess or like any game where like you make a move and then the other person has to make a move and you're each making moves both towards and away from each other here, to the point where you don't know where you're going to end up. I do feel there's an intertwining of your destinies though with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower moment. I feel like you may meet up with each other when you least expect it or when you most don't really realize it. So I do feel like if the story isn't over, it's because you don't want it to be over, is what I'm hearing. But that said, I do feel the story's not over on both your parts. It wouldn't surprise me, even though this person doesn't want to reach out, even though this person's focusing on everything else, you're in the back of their mind, and that's why they call you in a lot. Your spirit guides, especially Two of Wands, yeah. Look at this person. Ooh, Emperor. Your person might need to step into Emperor energy. But this is, I want to say this is the story of Remus and Romulus, but this dude has two heads. And it's almost like you could be like this dude. Like you could be the same body with two heads or something here, or a merger or a merging. Two of Swords. I don't want to hear twin flames. Honestly, I had an epiphany the other night and I'm like, I don't want to believe in twin flames because I've never, it's different when, oh, okay, so I do feel like you guys are going to be friends, but I don't believe in this idea that two people become one in that way. Like, how does this myth of it go? Like, we're born with one body and then we're split and we take like, you know, the pieces of the genders or the genitalia or whatever. I don't know. That story seems silly to me. And I don't like the idea of people using soulmates and twin flames to like excuse BS behavior from people. I feel like that's where we need to guard, because Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if this person is so busy that they can't make time for you, that's not it. Like, I don't know, maybe they had family wounds, and even then I'm trying to excuse it, but like that doesn't make any sense. Like, if they really wanted you in their life, they would have you in their life no matter how hard things are. I think especially if things are getting difficult for them, because that's how relationships are. Like, and I've seen this before. Some people just expect relationships to like magically be a thing once they're done with their obstacles, but the truth is sometimes we meet the people that are meant for us while we are going through our obstacles, and this person has made it clear that they don't want anybody, but I think that's their own problem. Let's get some channeled messages from your person before we let you go here. Pile 4. How am I supposed to be okay when you've overtaken every thought? Yeah, I feel like they could obsess over you. They could think about you a lot. They may worry about you. They may wonder what you're up to, who you're with, etc. I'm emotionally unavailable. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, we've already established that. This is a karmic situation for sure. I think it's a karmic lesson. I've never actually seen this card, pile 4. I've had this deck for a minute now. But yeah, there's karmic energy here for sure. You drive me crazy. I'm in so deep. I feel like you both do. And I'm emotionally, they could be a narcissist, or they could have those tendencies. And I keep being brought back to their parents. I feel like their parents were this way with them, either their mother or father, and they feel that one way to show their compassion is to be that very thing, which, like I said, it's not fair, but I wouldn't wait for this person. If the universe brings you two together, then that's fine, but I don't know, pile 4. I feel like this has been the most confusing out of all of them, and I think it's meant to be that way, but at the same time, I wouldn't hold your breath over this person. I don't think you care anymore, but if it seems like they're giving you mixed signals, it's because they themselves don't know what they want. They themselves don't seem to... I don't know. I wouldn't worry about them. I know you do have a love here, because you have a loving heart, but this person doesn't know how to accept that love. Not only that, but they're going to change, and by the time they change, I don't know if you may or may not want to be with that. Back of the deck, I'm getting my financial situation together. Yeah, they're focusing on their finances, and I am or was unfaithful to you. By that I mean, like, they were focusing on other things. I mean, like, they could have been unfaithful. And then this is so interesting. It says, I'm not as attracted to you as I used to be, but it came out reversed. And with that Queen of Wands, I think you're going to go through a glow up and they may come back around. But like, do you really want somebody after you've gone through the glow up? It's like, you should have been there for me before I looked this way. This person could be a bit shallow, but this is where I leave it, pile 4. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. I am sending you so much love. Take care. Hello there, pile 5. If you chose the charoite, then we have a reading here for you about your no contact situation, what your person is thinking, why they want no contact if you're not sure, anything else that they might do, anything that needs to come through for clarity. So I was specifically asked to use this charoite rock. I don't know who called this in, because I wanted to use my buffalo, but I felt them and this one wanted to come through. And I want to say this is about intuition. I forget the meaning, but I remember liking it because it was purple, and of course I love purple. I'm even wearing it right now. But for you and your person, we're going to do a vibe check with the oracles to see if this is you and them. And then we're going to go into the tarot to answer the questions. So we have Page of Swords. I see communication is starting up again. Page of Swords is somebody who communicates. They may not do it in the best way. They may not know exactly how to go about it. Sometimes this even indicates a speech impediment, if that is a... or if not a speech impediment, then like a language barrier. Something where like the communication is rough and new, but it's coming through because somebody here is very curious. The Page of Swords can be seen as curiosity or even a thirst for knowledge. So I'm going to do a you and them. I'm intending you, pile 5, to be on the right side and your person on the left. Feel free to switch them around or choose whichever. So for pile 5... strong manifester energy here, because I glance at this card and it makes me think of the Magician, which I do feel the Magician would have started as a Page of Swords because, like I said, there's a thirst for knowledge there. So there's the capacity or the possibility of being able to manifest this person or them manifesting you or each other, really. For you, we have light. Bring in more light to the situation for sure. One way I see this, because I'll be honest, pile 5, and I guess this is my my trigger warning. A lot of these piles have had very like really interesting energies, or just messages and things that maybe people don't want to hear but has to come through, because when somebody goes no contact, chances are there's something shady going on, whether it's them or the people behind them or something. Not always, but I feel like you need to bring light to the situation regardless of what has been going on, even if it's just for yourself. When I think of light, I think of, you know, protecting your energy. We don't protect our energy by having a little bubble or a little shell. We protect our energy by expanding even more light, so much so that it like eliminates all darkness. Not to get all, you know, fantastical here on you. I just feel like that's how it is. It's like you don't clean up dirt with more dirt. You clean up dirt with water, a rag, and, you know, a good detergent or something. So for my pile 5, what do we got with your person? Discovery. Yeah, like I said, they're curious. They want to know something. I don't know if you've been in contact before. That kind of surprises me. Or if you have, I feel like you just fell out of touch, or you might be starting things up again, because I'm not getting, you know, the doom and gloom vibes that a lot of the previous piles had. But let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards. There's a curiosity. This could even have been like a false start kind of situation. Like maybe just things didn't end up well, and you could have even agreed to like go your separate ways. For you, we have niyamas, and then for your person, yeah, and look at how like there's light here, bringing light to the situation. And even if it is a person from your past, they could just be a new energy now. Yeah, Durga, they fought off a lot. They have fought off so much, because Durga is a goddess. She's the goddess with like all, I mean, look at all these hands, and in every hand she's got this weapon. This is a goddess of war, and her final form, I think, is Kali Ma. So it's like this person has had to go through a lot. They fought a lot of their own demons, and maybe they've even fought like whatever they had against you. I know that sounds weird, but I think this person, I mean, I feel like this person has evolved enough to understand that whatever anger they had against you is actually something that isn't they should be taking out on you, but more something they have to fight within themselves. That is so interesting. Back of the deck, Ajna. Yeah, this is the crown. Or no, this is the third eye. Sorry, this is the third eye. So there's something about intuition here. You both could be very intuitive, or you could just do a lot of energy work, light work. You know what's interesting? These cards are both aligned in the same way. Like you're meant to read them. So I'm going to have them like this. You and this person are synchronized somehow, or something has happened for things to flow naturally between the both of you, which I love. I feel like Shiva. Oh gosh. Who started doing yoga? Who started doing yoga again? Or meditation? I see yoga as a form of physical meditation. It's meditating with the body. Because back when I taught yoga, I was very in tune with the body. And sometimes the body would tell you things. You know, if you had like a bad neck, it probably meant that you had some sort of communication, or yeah, some sort of communication issue. Or if your feet were hurting, it meant that you were not being grounded enough. So something about listening to the body and how it's affecting you. Personally, me right now, my ears have been ringing every time certain messages want to come through. I actually did this earlier. I was thinking of a friend very much in the masculine energy who gives a lot of support and advice. And my right ear started ringing so loud. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I knew that was like his spirit or his guides coming through to me, trying to remind me of something. Okay, so for pile 5. You and this person, no contact. For you, we have the Pilgrim. Interesting. I'm thinking of a pilgrimage. I think you both have been on like your own personal spiritual journeys. More so you, I think, than your person. Your person may not see it this way. And then your person has the dead end. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. They've reached a dead end with something. I feel like they've been trying to fight off something and they don't have anyone else to go to. So they're going to come to you. Even though there is a no contact, I feel like I'm not feeling shame from them though. It's kind of like they have a question. They've got answers that they know you have. It's like they might come through to you and ask you something. And I think whatever conversation gets started up is not going to be the one you expect, but it's going to be there nonetheless. Because they've reached a dead end. They've fought off everything they could and they're coming through. It's like, what else can I learn? What else do I need to know with discovery? This could easily be like a mentorship if you were a mentor to this person of some sort. But with Pilgrim, it's like, I'll read from the book for that, because I think I'm confusing it with the Pioneer, which is a different card. But it does make me think of pilgrimage, which is like a sacred trip to somewhere else, or a trip from a higher calling. So I do feel you've been on your own spiritual journey, but I think it would surprise you to know that this person has also been on one. Or maybe it wouldn't surprise you. Maybe you already know this person enough to know they would go through one. For you, we have Paradise. I think you've been having a great time. I think you're actually been good, and you're just here to check up on a certain person that either you've been thinking about or that you haven't heard from in a minute. Number 7 could be important here as well. I'm thinking of Life Path 7, which is a very spiritual number. People who are Life Path 7s tap into their spirituality very easily. I have lived mostly in houses that align with the number 7, and the feeling of a 7 house is typically very, very, it's a very spiritual house. Like, I feel like sometimes haunted houses can have this. My houses haven't really been haunted, but not that I'm aware of like that anyway. But there's this feeling that, like, how would you say this? They make really good temples. There's a sanctity to them. And I feel like there's been a sanctity to whatever you've got going on. Let's get your person. This person does see you as very spiritual. We have Father. Ooh. Okay, so it's father issues for them. They're going to come to you due to father issues. So whoever this person is, first of all, I don't know how loose this no contact situation is between you and this person. I feel like you may just not speak a lot. This could be your father. I mean, it's very possible that this could be your father, but I still want to leave this open-ended, because a lot of these do end up being more like romantic, or it could be a friend who has father issues. But I feel like this person, they don't know who else to ask about the things that they've been fighting or been trying to figure out, and they're very curious, so they're going to come to you for questions and advice. That said, I'm going to get the Creative Love Oracle card here. So on my pile 5, yeah, either there's father issues here, or this could be a father figure. You know, it's interesting. I was just talking about a friend who has very strong masculine energy, and I kind of, if I had to give him an archetype, I would give him like father archetype. So very interesting. For pile 5, we've got alone, accept love. Interesting. Past letdowns and negative experiences are hindering you letting new love into your life. In order to experience love, you need to open your heart and embrace love. And this is love of any kind, you know, romantic, platonic, familial, or especially self-love. I feel like self-love is more important than anything, because when you bring the love into yourself, you bring in love from everywhere else. Back of the deck. Chemistry, there is a mutual attraction between you and another person. Sensual attraction and passion are very strong. Both of you are attracted to each other like magnets. If this is romantic, then this is letting you know there's definitely something physical going on there. And like I said, this is no contact, so either things never got off the ground, or if this is somebody from your past, they might be curious to see if you're still open to that. So take that as it resonates. It wouldn't surprise me if this is multiple people that are coming through here, because I'm sensing 2 or maybe 3 very different energies. Let me go ahead and read from the book for Niyamas. And I will read from Durga as well. I love her. She was showing up a lot in my readings, because I have several goddess decks that I recently acquired, and she was showing up literally every day, and I was like, dang, Durga, what do you got to say? So for my pile 5, laws of personal observance. You are beginning to reap the rewards of inner transformational work you have done. This is just like the beginning of a lifelong practice of personal observance. Tune into what your soul needs at this moment. Are there toxins in your bodies? Are you experiencing contentment? Are you using disciplined energy? Are you toward your divine purpose? Continue to practice self-study. So yeah, I feel like you've been doing everything you can in order to make your life better. Maybe you've been doing a lot of like shadow work, energetic work, self-healing in order to, like, I'm getting an energy where you've been trying to repair every single energy or cord or like thought pattern that you have towards your relationships. And I feel like this is why this is calling in multiple people, because I'm literally picking up on either two very different people, or like a person who embodies multiple things here. That's why I'm getting like, some of you are here for romance and some of you are here for like friends or family. So I will try to keep that in mind as we go through the reading. So like, you know, if something more romantic or spicy comes up, you can ignore that if that doesn't apply. But I feel like you've been doing a lot of work towards your relationships, and people are kind of shifting in order to meet this new energy of yours. I feel like, especially if in the past you've had difficulties, or if you've had things that trigger you, that's what the pilgrimage is here, this pilgrim card. It's like you're somebody on a journey, on a spiritual journey to paradise, honestly. And this is very metaphorical, like you're not literally going anywhere. I just feel like you are making life better for yourself. And what that's going to do is bring in all the people who have lost touch with you or who have stopped talking to you, because subconsciously, energetically, on a soul level, they feel it. They feel that you've like gone through something. This has literally happened to me. I had a whole week where I was like releasing baggage regarding certain people or certain situations, and lo and behold, they show up and I'm like, what are you doing here? It's so interesting. I feel like this is what's coming through. That's why the Page of Swords is here. People are curious. This is a natural curiosity as to what you've been doing, because you're walking, talking, thinking different. Most of all, your energy is different, and not everybody picks up on energy consciously, but subconsciously it's there. It's like if they had that vision, they would be able to see it, but not everybody does. So for your person though, like I said, they're fighting it's a lot of inner fighting for them. They reached a dead end. There's father issues bubbling up. The sense of discovery, if they are moving out of their father's household, I feel like this is definitely them. Like they're going through something, and like they're having to be their own father. This is father issues on every level, regardless of who this person is. They could also bring up, I feel like you and this person might have similar father issues, but I feel like it's bringing up the masculine energy in them. For your person, goddess of inner strength and protection, you're exhibiting great strength in the face of things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you, carrying her bow and arrow, sword, trident, lotus, all the stuff. You are embodying her fierce strength and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships with your willpower. Continue to leap over challenges that confront you. Call upon Durga Ma whenever you need an extra ounce of strength. This person is going through a lot. And I think in times like this, they turn to you. Or they might just, like, maybe you're the first person that pops into their mind as they're going through this, of all things. And that's why, like I said, they're coming through. With accept love, I feel like this is a message for the both of you, that there needs to be this feeling of accepting the love here, because with dead end, I feel like this person really does feel like they don't know what to do, or that they've come to a dead end. It's like, when you reach a dead end, or like you don't know where you're going and you go to your GPS even though you don't want to reach for a map. That's what I'm getting with your person. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and move on to the tarot, because I really do love this energy. Because let me tell you, pile 5, not all of the piles have been that great. So for my pile 5, your person is going to be the top row, you're going to be the bottom row. And I may word the questions a little differently. Okay, the cards are being stubborn. Yeah, your person doesn't know what to do. My goodness. This is one of my easier shuffling cards. What's going on? There's definitely like throat chakra blockages here, so I would open up that chakra if you could, or anything to do with the ears, third eye, throat, even the mouth, because I was talking about speech impediments. All right, so your person, why did they go no contact? That's the first thing. Why did they go no contact? We have 4 of Wands reversed. Can we get another card? I need clarification for that. Sun. They thought they were doing the right thing by not reaching out to you, is what I'm hearing. Because 4 of Wands reversed, it's like they were ignoring the fact that, like, this is somebody who, I really hope, like I said, there's a trigger warning here, but what I'm seeing, this person wanted to have fun and they felt they could have fun without you, or they didn't want responsibilities and they felt that it would be better for them to not have responsibilities here. Like I said, this is like strong. This is definitely father issues here. I really hope this isn't your parent, or if it is, I feel like this was a long time ago that they made this decision, because the sun here is like very masculine energy. There's a lot of masculine energy coming in here, regardless of this person's gender, of course. But they thought they were doing the right thing. They had to look out for themselves, or their ego was triggered. They had to step away. that's difficult to hear, but it's essentially a bit of a selfish energy. I'm not gonna lie, pile 5. How do they feel about you? Moon, Queen of Cups. They don't want to admit that they have a love for you, because they don't know what love is. We have the Sun and the Moon here. There's counterpart energy. If this is romantic, like, if this is romantic, this person definitely has a love for you that they cannot express because they feel it's inconvenient for them, because with this Moon card, they've got other things going on. I'm hearing the word moonlighting, which is funny because the song Moonlight came out in a different pile, the Ariana Grande song, but I don't think that's the same thing here. But I feel like this person, if they have feelings for you, they don't want to have them. It's inconvenient for them. They don't want it. My ears are ringing so much. Why? I don't have that thing. I don't have tinnitus, I promise. They only ring during certain messages or when I get certain downloads. Like, it's so interesting. Are they going to break the no contact? Are they going to break? I'm hearing yes, but it's going to be more important than just the yes or no, isn't it? So are they going to break no contact? 6 of Wands. When something ends up in their favor, when they see that it's the right time. 6 of Wands is an opportunistic card. Upright, it's a victory. Reversed, it's like we got to wait for a victory. This person has like a very strategic kind of mind. It's like they got to wait for something here. Part of the reason they're so strategic is because in their past, I feel like they were taught to be this way. It's kind of and I've mentioned this before, it's like this person was taught that they have to come in at the right time. Otherwise, it's very survivalistic. Like, this is very, I'm getting fight or flight energy. And I don't think they mean to be this way. They were just taught to be this way. Whether it was their culture, upbringing, parents, whatever the case may be. I'm seeing yes, but they're waiting for the right moment. What do they want is what I'm hearing. What do they want? If they do break the no contact, which is more than likely, like I'm seeing 80% yes, what do they want? Page of Swords. They're just curious. They're just curious. At least that's how it starts. It's like they just want to start a conversation and they don't know what else, like they don't know what else to. I think they just want to pop back in, honestly. I can see you're not trusting at pile 5. I don't know if you have any animosity towards this person, but like I said, you've been doing your own spiritual growth here. They feel it and now they want to come in. And sometimes people are just like this, like they know people have good energy, so they want to get around them. And I'm not saying this person is an energy vampire, but I feel like they go to where, like, they go to the good vibes. They go to where the good vibes are. And I don't even think they have to think it, you know? It's just like, you know how some people, they would rather hang out with somebody who's very smiley as opposed to someone who isn't smiling? That's that kind of energy. I think they're just gravitating towards you, even though they didn't want to talk. But here's the thing, it's like they left you to go focus on themselves. And I don't know if you want to take that personally or not. I mean, sometimes we do have to stop. This is like if this person decided to go hermit. I feel like you may have even done this as well, but I don't know who this person is. It's like they backed off because they had to, and now they're coming back in. What else do we need to know about this person, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Show us something that is important to know about this person. We have the 5 of Swords. They do have regrets. They do have regrets. Upwards, it would be like, they know this isn't worth pursuing. They know they've messed up so much that there's no point in going back. But reversed, they know that they've messed up. They know they have regrets. I'm not saying it's an apology per se, but I do see them seeing the error of their ways, which I guess is better than nothing. Like, I can see how this person's energy seems selfish, but I don't think it means to be. I think this is just how they are, and they're not aware of, like, what's going on. But like I said, they have been fighting their demons. They have been thinking about certain things. They do have feelings here with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Moon. It's like they have to hide their feelings from you. They don't want to show that. Or maybe you used to be somebody important to them, especially if this is an ex. They used to have feelings for you. I don't know if they do anymore, or I don't know if, like, they're afraid those feelings will be rekindled, or, but regardless, I do see them coming in. Let's get cards for you. I'm more concerned for you. So pile 5. And this is another triggering question. I have to explain it. I'm going to ask what you did to make them go no contact, but that doesn't mean that you did anything, and that doesn't put you in victim mentality. I just need to see this person's reasoning. Like, what was it that you did that made them go no contact, essentially? And that's, again, this isn't making you out to be anything bad. I just want to know what the actions you did that made them go this way, if there were any, that is. So let's go ahead and get a card for that. I've been saying that in every pile because when I started saying it out loud, I was like, oh, that makes it sound like I'm victim blaming. I'm not. It's just, it's a perspective on their side that is on your side. Because, okay, what did you do? Pile 5. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you were too much responsibility for them. For a lot of you, I do feel this could be a parent who was absent. And that breaks my heart. But this would have to have been a while ago if, like, you're okay with them being in your life now. If this is a romantic partner, you expected too much of them. You expected too much of them at the time. Like, maybe you expected commitment, or maybe you were just too much for them to handle. Next card is going to be, how do you feel about them? Like, I'm actually curious as to what you feel about them. Because right now I feel like this is somebody maybe you weren't thinking about, or if you were, I feel like this reading definitely brings up more questions than it answers them. So you see, you don't trust them, and I don't blame you. You don't trust them. 7 of Swords. And that's fair with the Moon and the Queen of Cups reversed. If this was a okay, so if this is like a father figure, or if it's a parent, the other parent, the Queen of Cups, which would be mother energy, they're not trusting what your mother told you about them, or father. They're not trusting what the other parent told you about them if this is separated parents or parents that were not together. So I can see why you don't trust them. And I don't know if that's because of whether that's your own opinion, whether that's something somebody else told you. Because you know how parents like to tell their kids things, or they like give them that energy that somebody shouldn't be trusted. I didn't grow up in a household with separated parents, by the way. This is just what I've seen, like my friends, close loved ones, and like former partners, what I've seen from them and their parents who have been divorced. I noticed that even when certain parents don't necessarily say it straight to their face that they shouldn't trust somebody, they will heavily imply it, or they will heavily villainize somebody. So I feel like you don't trust it, whether it was your own willingness to not trust them, or whether it's like whatever anybody else has told you. Regardless, there's a distrust here. So, and that's fair. Like, I wouldn't trust this energy either, pile 5. Again, nothing against this person. I feel like they don't know what to do, or maybe they're a little selfish. Should you reach out to them? I guess that's a better... Yeah, let's ask that one. Should you reach out to them? We got to 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yes, to at the very least be in contact and see how they're doing. At least to test out the waters. 3 of Cups is kind of like... It's the friendship card. It's the party card. But reversed, it's like, don't go in thinking everything's going to be great. Like, it's like, you know how when you go to a party and you don't know if it's going to be good or bad? Think of it that way. It's like, yes, go in. But, like, don't expect the best out of this, because, or make room for error. Make, like, you know, don't put all your hopes into this, because I do feel there's going to be awkwardness. I do feel there's going to be something weird here. If this is romantic, I feel like, why is Spirit saying this? If this is romantic, yes, but make plans to do something in person. Don't just trust the messages. Don't just trust the phone calls. Make plans to do something in person if this is romantic. I know that sounds weird. You know why? Because you have to see their body language with the 3 of Cups here. Either they're friends or a third party or something. By third party, I mean like somebody whispering in their ear. I don't know if this person's taken or single or whatever. You have to see it for yourself how this person is, because this person could be really great at texting, but in person, they really do give away themselves. I know that sounds weird, but I've literally, before I used to pick up on energy really strongly, I would have to meet people in person to see what was up with them. I don't really need to do that anymore. Now I can usually sense it through like text or even phone call, like their energy. But for a lot of you, I feel like you need to see it in person, or you need something concrete here. I think that applies to anything else that isn't romantic as well. But the only other thing, if it is romantic, I feel like this would be for something physical, and that's the only reason I felt the need to specify that it's romantic. So, you know, take it as it resonates. 3 of Cups reverse could also be involve your friends in this. It's like, hey, you know, like keep them posted on what's going on, get their opinion. So yeah. Anything else that we need to know from Spirit? Anything else? Any other steps towards this, if any? Because whatever steps they take towards you is irrelevant. I'm hearing more of the steps you need to take towards them. Ask the right questions. Knight of Swords, they're the Page of Swords, you're the Knight of Swords. Believe it or not, you're better at communicating than they are. So it wouldn't surprise me if, I think you already will have questions. I feel like you're going to bring up good points. I feel like the conversation may be resting on you. That's okay. Let it, because you have more questions than they have. You're going to dominate the conversation as it should, because I feel like this person, I don't want to say they did you dirty, but it does feel like that. Or maybe they owe you. They definitely owe you something here. So I do feel take control of the conversation, but at the same time, like, don't be so, because it's easy to get accusatory is what I'm hearing, like when you have this kind of Knight of Swords energy, because I can tell you have a lot of questions and you need a lot of clarity. Like, you're making it a point to have the conversation go in ways you need it to go, but don't go power hungry with it, because I know people like this, people who are very Mercury based, and I'm actually one of those. It's easy for me to overtake a conversation because I always have like the proper questions. Not only that, but with combined with my third eye, I can pick up on cues that they may not even be picking up. I think they're cues, but it's like, am I seeing that there, or am I just picking it up intuitively? So for those of you who are very intuitive, which you might be if you chose this deck, and we did have the Ajna, your intuition is going to help you out with this. Anything else you need to know? Four of Cups. Like I said, let go of any expectation. If you are in a weird emotional state about this person or situation, then don't deal with it. And I think that's fair, because at some point they weren't dealing with you. At some point, whether it was intentional or unintentional, they definitely were choosing themselves over you. So don't be afraid to choose your comfort level over them. Because I do feel this is somebody from your past, but they've changed a lot. Back of the deck, Two of Wands, yeah. And the World, Two of Cups. I do see that the both of you want to start like a bond here. And this person wants to come back, but they can't be manipulative. And you've definitely stepped into Queen of Swords energy, Empress reverse. My gosh. If this is romantic, they could be trying to make amends, or they're trying to see if there's something they can work out. Because Two of Wands, it's like both of you kind of want something, but you don't know what you want, so you're trying to figure this out. This seems like it's going to be a meeting of some sort. This seems like it's going to be a few conversations before anything happens. So it's no contact right now. It's going to become contact soon, because either they messed up, they chose themselves, or you were expecting too much from them at one point, and now you're not, because you've released the need and expectations that you've had on this person. But at the same time, you're not trusting them, which is fair. Because, and I mentioned this in another reading, it's like, why did you have to go? Like, why did they have to leave you? Why did you have to go do all your, your spiritual work, your glow up, if it's something more physical? Why did you have to go through all of that before they could come in? It's like, why couldn't they be there while you were going through that? It's like, why did they expect the finished product, but they didn't want to hold your hand as you were trying to better yourself? And I guess another way of seeing that, like, like from Spirit's perspective, I guess, is would you have gone through all of that if they hadn't left? Which, this is a complicated energy. Like, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it is romantic or if it is family or friends. I forgot friends as well, just because there's a lot of like parental issues coming up here for both you and your person. All right, let's do channeled messages. This deck is a little bit more romantic leaning, so like I said, ignore the romance if it doesn't apply to you. But channeled messages from your person. How am I supposed to be okay when you've overtaken every thought? Yeah, I feel like they think about you a lot. You may also think about them a lot, but I feel as of lately, the tables have turned and they're thinking about you a lot. I am getting my financial situation together. Yeah. And I have also seen that where some people go away, build up their money, and come back. That is, for me, that energy feels like, because I'm like a child of immigrants, and I see this in my culture a lot, like people, like children with parents who are immigrants, it's like they make their money elsewhere. They go overseas to another country or somewhere, make the money, and then come back. So that kind of mentality, that kind of like family dynamic, no, what is it? That family baggage is kind of like building up in your person. So even though your person may not have done that, maybe their father or father's father did, and they feel the need to do that. It's like, I have to go away, make my money, and only then can I come back and have everything I want. That's a very specific storyline that some people follow. I'm specifically talking about, you know, children of immigrants. Like, if you know somebody like this, like maybe their parents did this, but they don't have to, you're like, why are they thinking that way? They're basically, it's that mentality. Like, they picked that up in childhood, and that's how they feel life should be lived. And of course, it's something they have to break through. Same thing with anybody who is like, I have friends like this. They only want to get settled down once they hit their first millions or billions or whatever, because somebody taught them at some point in their youth that that's what has to happen. Get your millions and your happily ever after will show up because they feel they can buy it. But I don't think that's true. I don't know why that had to come through. Okay. I'm going to propose to you. I want to marry you. So there's something here about marriage as well. The baggage around marriage or any hangups around marriage, because I don't know if this person actually will. For some of you, this person may not. Like I said, I don't think this is all romantic. But even if it is, for example, a parent, there's something about like them never proposing to your other parent or never marrying your other parent that is kind of affecting their willingness to commit to you as well. I know that sounds weird, but that's what's coming through. It's all about commitment here. Maybe you also have weird views on marriage. I know I do. At one point I wanted to be married and now I don't. Now I'm just like, if it benefits me, I guess, but like it's not necessary. Maybe some of you are resonating with that, or maybe this person is. Spring. So the springtime will be important. I feel like you will hear from this person in the spring. And I have trust issues. Yeah, I think you both do. I think mostly you, pile 5. I was sensing the trust issues right away. Darling, you are perfect. Oh, that's sweet. But I still don't see you trusting it. I'm seeing all these nice things and you're not... Yeah, I'm going to reach out to you soon. I'm coming back to you. If this is somebody from your past, they're coming back and they're wanting to make things right. I'm not sure why. Like I said, there's like inner demons they have, or maybe they're at a dead end, or they have like their father wounds are coming up and they feel the need to do this. Especially if like their father has passed away or something along those lines, or if their father has become, for some of you, I feel like their father has become disabled, and that's making them want to seek out a source of if not father, it could also be mother. A parent has like either passed away or has become like not able to take care of them anymore. So now they're seeking like parental energy, and I feel like you kind of fit that mold a little bit to them. Which I know seems weird, but I've seen it. But this is where I leave it, my beautiful pile 5. There's a weird noise out, so I'm going to go. I have to see what that is. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I am sending you so much peace, love, and clarity, and a lot of good luck with this person. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next reading. Take care.